Alright, I should probably stop shooting.
Yeah, bears. God damn it, fucking bears. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Example.
Thank you. A terrible example for the rest of your men, bears.
Yeah, bears.
Huh?
What's next? Someone's just gonna walk up behind you and just punch you in the back of the head? What? Yeah. What are you expecting to happen?
What's next, bears? What,
Yeah.
are you gonna go,
What's next?
what
You
are
gonna drop a
do?
nuke
burn
on the
down
Russians or something? Eh? You gonna burn down Minneapolis? Huh? Bears? Maybe put your knee on the back of somebody's neck? Huh? What are you gonna do, bears?
Bears?
Yeah, that's what I thought, bears.
Fuck you, bears.
Fuck you, bears. Fuck.
I was not expecting that.
Hey, I'm back.
Don't worry about
fuck
that
happened
corner
to
over
bears?
there.
What happened to bracket?
Oh, you know, bracket things.
Brackety things.
Sausage, are those head-mounted thermals I see?
Yeah, and
That's illegal.
why?
That's just the Zeus rules.
Really? Zeus only gets fucking things in the arsenal? Well, why even bother putting in the arsenal?
That's a full arsenal, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's...
What's next,
it's
bears?
quite
Huh? You gonna start like expecting the
Oh.
Spanish Inquisition or something like that? Okay.
It's not restricted.
It's not.
Bears,
I'm
as
pretty sure
a
that's a
squad
full
leader,
arsenal.
I would recommend not doing that because you need to set an example for your troops.
You're right. I am.
I was just sleeping.
That one seemed unnecessary.
That was very
I was asleep.
unnecessary.
And because of that, fuck you, Colin.
It has nothing to do with it.
Just like sit on.
But look at how float. Oh, never mind. He was floaty.
Oh my god.
But now Tesla gets to carry him.
His back's broken.
Oh, absolutely.
God.
It's totally
Oh,
broken.
God.
Don't worry, I'll fix
Oh,
it.
oh,
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
okay.
We're not worried about it, okay?
I still have
Do
to
you climb
upload
with people?
Colin's
Sure,
last up, and I keep forgetting to do it. I'll probably do it tonight. I'll probably upload
Spoilers,
this,
guys,
the Ravage
this is
up,
just
and
like the Modern Warfare mission. Modern Warfare 1, up the heli pilot.
The
Oh boy.
fuck did you
Thanks
just
for
do?
that,
I
BTSW.
have no idea.
Oh,
Oh, you
you're
can
climbing.
climb with Colin.
Oh.
Look, there you go.
wow.
He's
He
mine.
climbed with Colin.
Guess it's not that bad.
Oh, we broke the animation now because
oh.
it has gone out.
Colin, bracket, put him down.
It's not
I'm,
bracket.
I'm bracket.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'll put, okay.
This is not how this is supposed to work.
I put him down. Who did you want me to shoot?
I wanted to shoot Tesla!
I would never shoot Tesla.
Why would you shoot Colin?
Well,
Because it
worked
fixed
either
everything.
way.
Look.
Yeah, he's fine.
My back is still broken. It just looks this way.
I told you to shoot Tesla, not Colin.
You said shoot him. I got to pick who I get to shoot. I shot Colin, and it fixed everything.
Dude,
You're
you're
welcome.
welcome.
More specific. How about that?
Yes,
What?
please do.
Guido?
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna
what's
let this
next,
happen.
Bears? Are you gonna just start expecting
take
the
care of it,
Spanish
don't worry.
Inquisition or
I
something
got
like
it.
that?
Okay.
Nobody expects the Spanish
Just, you know your
Yeah,
supply
God,
truck?
know your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you order it to drive around?
Yeah,
Or was
No.
it just-
drive it.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work because there's so much debris on the road that they just get stuck. They don't know what's going on.
Because a fucking civilian just jumped in, snagged it, and
Oh,
drove.
that's
or
not what
a,
I
A
expected.
civilian?
That's
Not a
not what I
civilian.
was expecting you to say.
Not a civilian.
I was expecting you to
Hey,
say there were like 8
hi.
trucks on the road,
This is
just
my
like
Kia.
rolling forward but not able
A
to get to
fucking
anything.
Vito dude
How's
jumped
my-
into the truck and just drove off.
Oh, yeah,
chair.
VCOM
Great. I
kind of
wish you
fucks
worked
with
a little better
animations,
last
but I was
time,
kind of
but
jumping.
besides that, great.
Nope, no.
Oh,
Can't
it's
pick up that chair.
raining. Ooh.
Bracket, you can't pick up the chair.
1, 2,
Mark my
3,
words,
4,
Bear.
5, 6, 7,
I will
8,
find a way to
9,
pick
I
up
can
the
pick up the
chair.
chair.
My
Alright.
fucking chair.
Bear
elevate the
singular.
We literally need one more person to join, and then I can. Get
I will elevate it more. Oh, I came back down.
Wait,
Somebody else
I-
take it
I-
from
There
me.
we go.
Unite?
Hey. Oh,
Wait,
count
let
you
go of
not
the
yet.
chair.
oh
Let
boy.
go of it.
What are we doing?
I will
Someone's-
elevate the chair. You
Yes.
must not stick in the sky.
Oh.
I will if I can.
Put it down
I
slightly.
can.
this
It just
person.
says
Are we
carry.
forgetting
Haha.
anyone? Who else would be here?
Okay, now we give Bears a chair
No,
up there,
no,
and then
Peter.
somebody else gets in that chair. Witchcraft. Witcher.
This is where you
You
start
butchered bodies
finding
in the
things.
streets of Blaviken.
Moss just ran into my chair as I was putting it down and just fucking knocked himself unconscious.
Ow, I got blasted with a chair.
Where'd it go?
Witch. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone now.
User joined your
Okay.
channel.
Witcher. You
Well, I
butchered
think
bodies in the
it's
streets
set
of
up.
Blaviken.
I didn't know if you wanted me to put guys down or just like build it.
I put some
Oh,
guys
shit.
around. They're
Okay.
walking around. If you want to
Alright,
put some.
get up here, Moss.
If you want to put some more
Get up here, I believe.
ambient stuff,
Yes.
Um,
No.
Got you.
at OP Striker and FOB Pelican, that's fine.
Oh yeah, you get on
also,
TSW.
up
So he
in
doesn't do that again.
RP
And then,
Snow and Nobi Sobor.
Don't break
if you want to.
your mod.
Okay.
You're
I'm gonna
wanna
start
use that
focusing
when we're in
on
the
Objective
field.
Alpha and Bravo.
Okay.
Hey, Bracket.
Yeah.
We have another grenade key incident.
You wanna set your
You want me to
fucking
work on
keybinds then?
Striker?
No, Brian.
You wanna set his
Yeah.
keybinds then?
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Brian, come here.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
You just can't be off, can you?
I mean, it's normally
It's not. Fuck you. Hold on. Fuck you. It's not normally my job. I'm just nice enough to do it. All right, let's go.
You're
Fuck
the
that
one
guy.
who
Fuck you,
knows.
Bears.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Bears. All right, now I go back to normal.
How did you?
All right.
How did you get over that?
Do you not have your enhanced movement set?
What
you,
the fuck is
you,
enhanced
you
movement?
have enhanced movement loaded, right? It's a mod. It's technically an optional mod, but it's definitely not an optional mod. So here's what we're gonna do to check and see if you have your enhanced movement. So
Okay.
do me a favor. Hit escape. Go to configure. Go to controls. All right. Tell me when you're there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you see, do you see the show, where it says show above all the stuff on your screen under keyboard, and there's a drop-down menu?
Yeah.
Click on that drop-down menu and scroll all the way to the bottom. And then the
Okay.
fourth one from the bottom will say custom controls, alright?
Yes.
So click on that,
Yes.
and now you should see use action 1 through 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. Under use action 1, you're going to click on under assigned keys, and you're going to set that to V. V as in Victor. Okay. Now go back to the drop-down menu and scroll back up to infantry movement and click on that.
Yep.
Okay. And you are going to look for... Fuck, where is it? I don't remember what it's called.
Step over.
Yes, step over. And you're going to set that to double tap V. So just tap V twice to set it. And then delete V from that spot. Let me know when that's set.
Done.
Okay. So now click the OK button on the bottom right. And then hit escape to go back to the game. And then hit V once to try
I
to
forgot to
halt.
press OK.
Ah, gotcha. Hit, go back in there and do the exact same thing over again. If you need me to walk you through it again, I will.
It's fine.
Okay. It's the buggy wuggy big boy of company B.
There we go.
Excellent. So you do have it loaded, you just didn't have it set. Perfect. Now then, now that that's set, we're gonna go out here to the middle of the shooting range, and I'm gonna teach you how to set your your grenade keybind.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yes.
I love walking out in the middle of the shooting range.
It's only the best idea. Alright, so we're gonna stand right here between these two targets. So you stand like right there in front of me. No, stand right. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now,
I'm just waiting for it to happen.
it's going to. Alright, so now go to configure. No, don't move. Stand your ground. Just stand here and look at me. Don't look at them. It gives them power. Look at me. Stand here and look at me. Okay, now go into escape. Configure. That was right next to me. Controls. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Then go to weapons. Alright, are you in weapons?
Yes.
Okay. Scroll down to throw. It should be right in the middle. And that'll be set to G. So click on that, delete G as the keybind. I personally set it to left shift G, so that way when I need to throw a smoke grenade when I'm sprinting through an open field getting shot at and screaming like a maniac, I can just hit G and throw the smoke grenade because I'm already holding shift. But that's up to you. You can also set it to double tap G. That's also popular.
Yeah, I'm gonna do double tap.
Alright. So now, when you hit G, what happens?
Nothing.
Excellent. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go to configure,
Okay.
add-on options,
Okay.
and then you're going to go to, if I can find it,
Close.
where the fuck, why can't I find it? Oh, I know why. Oh wait, hold on. Is that it? That is it, but that's not what I need. Okay. So my mistake. Instead of going to add-on options, go to controls and then configure add-ons at the bottom.
Okay, hold on. Yes.
Okay. You're going to go to, where is it? Why can't I find it? Is it common? It's been a while since I've set this one up.
Okay.
Prisoner is Shift F1. Oh, that's good to know. Act and goggles. Point. Nope. Equipment. Let's try that. Show protractor. There's a fucking protractor. That's new. Where's the fucking ace throwing? Ace weapons. Shift R for
Hey, guys.
crouching. Hey.
We're about to start briefing.
Cool. Do you remember where the Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so under ace weapons at the
Yeah.
bottom, it says prepare/change throwable, and you're gonna set that to G.
Okay, hold on.
I don't do that. All right, goodbye.
See ya.
Hurry back. We're all waiting
Yep.
on you.
Once he has that set, then we're All right. Do you have
Okay.
that set? Now
Yeah,
hit
I
G.
got
Do
it.
you see like an arc?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Awesome. Then let's go. Triple time, or yeah, triple time. I think is what this is.
Fucking hate you.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Rogue.
Sorry.
Stop friendly firing.
Fuck you, bears.
Bears.
See? Even Bracken understands.
Fucking beers. Whatever.
Bears, you
And he wasn't
fucking
even
dumbass.
Jake, can we
Watch
get
your
on
fire.
this briefing? What are we? I mean, what are we waiting on
Right.
anyway?
We're waiting on
Let's-
Rogue.
let's fucking. Oh, okay.
I
I thought it
could
was
hear
me,
you.
so it was gonna be good memes.
He can hear you. So
Let's
just,
do this.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just grab my.
Maybe I'll want to face the right way.
What the fuck are these front lines? What happened?
It's Border Corps, man. Oh god, it's Solaris all over again.
Okay, gentlemen, as you can see here to my right is my actually yeah, that's my right. Yeah, that's my right.
Oh, map.
Hold on.
And you know what's
definitely
fun?
that's
All
definitely
takes-
where we are right now.
Wait.
It's very Russian shaped.
Like this one, this part right
Nope,
there
that's
is where
the
we
wrong
are,
one.
and that part right there.
That's the wrong
Jake, you had one job.
Get out of the way.
You've seen Guido do this 1,000 times.
Okay,
Why did you head pat him?
And Jake, it's not a it's not a whiteboard. It's just an image on a
Now
whiteboard.
we,
is a
now we
whiteboard.
can't do
What
it
do you
anymore because TSW is doing it.
God damn it, Jake! You ruined the whiteboard.
It's also Altus.
Task assigned
No.
whiteboard.
That's not as
Who
important.
said that? Who said this? Who said that?
That was definitely Brian. You could hear
I
it in
think
the
it was
Tesla-like
Brian.
Irish accent.
The Irish accent. That's what
You
Brian
could
was.
definitely hear the Irish accent in there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
typical commanding officers can't read a fucking map.
What a fucking pogue.
Fucking
Anyway,
pokes.
guys,
National Guard fucking ass.
we're going to be continuing our push into Tanaris by seizing the town of Cavalino, and then our main objective, which is to capture a CSAT storage facility, which is objective Bravo. The reason we're not just blowing the whole thing up is because they have large containers of food and water, which will be incredibly useful to supply the civilians who have been deprived of this for quite some time. We're trying to get them on our good side, so any spare food and water that we can grab along the way will be great. So, in terms of resistance, what you're going to be looking at is probably some more heavier APCs and tanks than what you have been facing this morning. CSAT has time to respond to our invasion now, so more than likely you're going to be dealing with snipers, APCs, tanks, possibly CAS, if our air superiority is starting to slip. Hey, look at this dolphin.
You know, it doesn't really help that we just got done apparently finishing lunch.
You know,
this
Colin,
time up.
it's really not helpful when you do that, but I appreciate the fact
What
that
did
you
Colin
felt
do?
that you had to message me and say that to me.
Oh.
So, moving on from that, the
there's
Marines
not.
will be pushing with us to the town of Caminino. While they hold it, we will push to the storage facility and take that by ourselves. The rest of the Marines will be holding there to make sure that there's no counterattack that pushes towards us while we have our backs turned, taking the storage facility. In terms of what other pushes are going on, we have the Marines pushing through Zelenogorsk, that's what I'm talking about. They're meeting heavy resistance where the majority of CSAT have been placing their forces. And then we have the rest of the 82nd and some Marines pushing out of Solnechny as we speak. There are sniper teams on our side throughout the hills, taking shots at what they can find. As well as that, we have a team of Marines pushing into Gorka, hopefully seizing that as well. So we have fights on all sides, so bear in mind that enemies could be coming from many different angles. Luckily for us, the only main road that we're going to be worried about in terms of heavy tanks is that one from Kabinino to Stary Sobor. Once we take that, however, we have 3 different roads they could be coming down, and the airbase is heavily defended, so do not push out of Kabinino. We are not prepared for that assault yet. I don't think I'm missing anything. Any questions?
Yes, I have a question over here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hail Hydra there. What intel do we have on enemy pants? Who's our superior, ours or theirs?
Can I shoot him?
Currently in the pants intelligence department. No, I got this.
He's dead. Don't worry about it.
Actually,
No,
I have.
he's
It's an
alive.
important question, and I would
The
implore you to
enemy
take this with some
pants
sense of
have
seriousness,
superior
Bears.
numbers, but our
Why would
pants
the
have
enemy
superior
have
quality.
pants?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Colin, I'll give you a specific.
They can afford pants? I
Actually,
can't.
I'll give the squad leader and Colin specific deep.
Wait, you guys
briefing in what you can do.
You're giving them specific
No,
briefing on the
myself.
pants of the enemies?
Yeah.
They're
Excellent.
size large.
They have cargo
By the way,
pants
I
or
think you
jeans?
possibly might have 2 RTOs right now.
Hell
Bears,
yeah.
You might want to sort that out.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Bears,
I don't see any problem with it at all.
Bears, when you're free, let me know, and then Colin, you can go. We can have a chat about what ordnance you're gonna be using today, right now.
And Bracket, I will
Yay.
answer any pants questions you have.
All right.
Excellent.
If there's any other questions,
Yes, Jake. What's the status on my earlier request? Not the pants thing. The other thing.
what was the other thing?
Based on our numbers, the specific role I was hoping to take.
No, I think because I'd say yes normally, but we're dealing with new AI and we haven't been that successful against them.
Wouldn't this help with the dealing with new AI, especially given that
I'd like to see personally, out of meta and stuff, and I'd just like to see since we have big numbers today, and a more experienced squad leader, I'd like just to see what we can do with these numbers.
Wait, are you talking about Bears?
These
are
are
a faggot.
I swear to fucking
I don't think
God.
Bears is that
Bears
Alright,
experience.
The point is, we have enough for 2 fire teams, but I don't think we did the first day. We had barely enough for 2 fire teams. So, Bracket, next time if we get similar numbers, I'll be happy to let you do recon. Today, I just
Excellent.
want to see how well this goes, right?
I can do air recon.
Gotcha.
Dice Bears. That's my
Also,
one
everyone,
request.
stay for debrief because I have some announcements that I think will interest you all. So stay for debrief.
I have an announcement to make.
You're dismissed. All right, everyone. Good luck.
Meh.
Just say it like,
Bracket.
what
Yeah.
is it? I
You're gonna
gotta
be
go
the
like
other
right
team
after
leader of
this.
Excellent. Let me go get my.
Okay, you're not going to
appropriate,
That or Moss can tell me.
loadouts.
Oh no, I'm still in my animation. Fuck.
I'll just get Moss to tell me.
I'm gonna listen to this
Yeah,
other briefing
I'll
in a minute,
announce
so
it in,
I'll come after that.
the
Can
announcement,
everyone
so you'll see all
shut
the
up?
Never mind.
Hey Bears, does team
What?
lead mean grenade launcher or just
Yes,
like
you're announcing
rifle
grenade
gun or
launcher.
something?
Shutting
Excellent. Stand
Yes.
by on that.
Get
Mike.
your guys set up on 334.2.
Okay.
Shack
You-
tag.
Colin,
Repeat
shack
that to
tag,
me, because I don't know if you heard it.
334.2.
Wait, what are you
Yep.
doing, Bracket?
Apparently I'm team leading.
Where is?
Okay. What kind of team leading are you
Where's
doing?
That's a good
What's the
question.
squad you're
Where's
making?
I don't know, but I hope I have you in it. That'd be great.
Overwatch?
Oh, I don't know. I have no
Overwatch?
idea.
Gotta choose
Oh,
between
yeah,
Bracket
well,
and
once Bracket
Diaz.
gets there,
This is
we'll
a
do
shitty
one.
choice.
You haven't seen me team lead. I haven't seen me team lead in a
Bears
very
is
long
better.
time.
Bears, can you just
There's
get
a
everyone to
squad.
shack tag up on you, please?
Oh yeah. Guys, just shack tag up on me.
How about you two shack
Fuck's
tack
a
on
shack
us?
tack?
We're all
No,
in
fuck you. I'm your squad leader.
Join our group
Shoot him in
so
the
that
cock.
when we die, we
Fuck
don't
you,
get
there's so many of
fucking
us.
unassigned.
Yeah.
Just do it. It
Did
takes
they not
3
make-
seconds.
Did they not make fucking woodland
You
kit
had like
bags?
fucking 10
Just
people.
carry-alls?
Takes us
No,
out of
Yeah.
the main
Really?
room.
I hate the Curious.
when we do
Die.
this. If we
The
die,
green kit bag's just as good.
Here, I'll do this. Ready? Everybody, ready? There you go. Bears.
Yeah.
Now claim leader
There you go.
of the group. It's
Okay,
that
I'm claiming leader. Don't worry.
Thank you.
There you go.
I never use Shack Tag. Shack
Why?
Tag's overrated.
Jack
It's
Tag
so
is
good.
overrated. Yeah, well, it's cheating.
Yeah.
How's it? What?
Think about it. What equipment do I have on me at all times that tells me the exact location?
motherfucker?
2035.
DPS
It's goddamn
locator.
2035. I can watch porn on my glasses. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I have
you have,
ears
have
and a
that.
compass.
Google glasses.
Google Glasses gives you
Yeah,
a
dude.
force tracker at all times. Okay.
Oh my god.
Bro. Zach. Fuck you, me.
It's fucking
I'm gonna
ridiculous.
go hang out with the
Let me
cool
put my
guy
tactical shades on
with
so I
the
can watch
porn
porn on
Bracket,
my.
just use the green kit bag. It's
I'm
just
happy with
There
this
we
kit
go.
bag.
Bro, hop in my watch together.
Watch porn on my HUD.
wow.
Where
You know what?
is
I'm gonna
this
use
thing?
the carry.
Get me up here.
He's gay.
Only carry 7 mags in this fucking weird, fucked up carry.
Bracket, I'll let you have first pick
Oh
on
yeah,
who you
look at
want.
my
I
Google
want Tesla.
glasses now.
Alright,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
take
Oh shit.
Constant
Unite.
blue force.
Yeah.
Who's the
Fucking
is
take
you,
Moss.
who are the medics?
Or I will kill your dog.
Unite's gonna be a medic, it looks
Who's
like.
the other
Team
medic?
leads. On the other side.
Dolphin?
What?
What?
Dolphin,
Who
do
is
you
the
want a
second medic?
Are you gonna be a
Yeah,
second
I'm
medic?
already in the slot, so yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dolphin's
okay.
my medic then.
Bears.
What?
Who are the team leaders? Do I know who to look at?
Me and Bracket are team leading, I'm the squad lead though.
Why not just have 2 team leaders?
No. Because this is how I
It's
want
fine.
to do it.
This is
But you
okay.
do you.
Bears, you're so stupid.
Okay, Tesla, you stand over here. I want my team over here. I want Kiku. I think it's my turn. I'm not sure.
Shit, bet.
Alright, yeah, no, it would be your turn
Alright,
anyway.
My turn with the
Dolphin, you
Kiko.
have to fill in
Hi,
for me,
Tesla,
'cause
how's it
you're
going?
feeling-
Yeah.
Oh, Bears, sure.
You just have to say.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm
Okay,
doing
hold
good.
on,
How
hold
you
on,
been,
hold on.
Kiko?
Yeah.
Who is in its fire team already and who is not?
I'm not.
I'm just assuming I'll be with
Bracket
Bears.
is your team.
Child?
Yeah, you're the RTO. You're with Bears. What's up, Bears?
Your blue team.
Dolphin.
Okay.
How?
Is everybody
Oh,
on a
happy to.
team? Who? Can we stop running around and just stand still?
Stand behind the person.
Who is left? Rogan and
Bracket, I need
Brian?
one.
Is that it?
I'm gonna go run in real life.
Whoever the fuck is breathing like that, shut the hell up. Or at least get off of yelling.
Let's unite.
I'm not yelling.
It's a
Pretty
fact.
sure
It
it's-
sounds like you are. It's so fucking loud.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just these two
I
left.
promise you. The
Moss
rest
and
of
Brian?
the squad will
Yeah.
join you.
I want Brian.
Because you have Dolphin. Okay. I'll take Moss.
Brian, you go stand over here.
I think
Fuck.
I'm actually with, I think I'm actually with Bracket.
Fucking
so there
once
you go.
we're
Actually get to
together.
make fun of Bears all that much.
Yeah,
It's
for
okay.
one.
You can still do it.
Ugh.
too.
Tesla,
that?
Kiku.
Just fucking
Brian.
every op, Moss and I are together.
Well, you weren't together last time. And you
Yeah,
guys
I
complained
guess I
about
still
it.
gotta set up.
And
my
in the
You two set
157th
yourselves
one,
as
we
group.
I
were
think he
Never
wants you
happened.
over there with his team.
just fucking.
Oh, who Bracket?
Yeah, on the right side, by the snipers.
Bracket,
Alright,
you're
thanks.
running the MG, right?
I have Tesla, yes.
Alright.
Okay,
let
so
me help
we
you.
will run the AT then.
Sounds good.
Oh, is this our
One of you need to choose AT.
Me, I'm
What do you do?
Bears, and I'm a scribe reader.
You got the Titan? Okay. So... We have Grenadier.
Where's Colin?
Picking marksman, but...
I'm Cavalry, and I get special briefing.
Colin fucking Jake
Dolphin, when you get a chance,
Jack.
make sure you join group.
We're my gamad.
One sec, who? What?
Make sure you, when you get a chance to join group.
Bracket,
Yeah.
hi.
Hi. Why do
Bracket.
How are you?
Why do I only have 3 magazines?
Because I said so.
Bracket,
Yes.
I limited you on your
you're in
magazines.
charge of assigning your other 2 people with the roles.
Okay, I will set that up in a
We've got
second.
ops cores, but not Mitches.
We need to have a tank of some kinks. Last time we dealt with quite a few of that.
What was that?
Nice,
Well,
there's
our last
the
talk that dealt with
that's
a
what I'm
lot of
talking about.
tanks, and we don't have any anti-tanks.
That's because Rogue will be carrying the Titan this time.
Cool.
Moss,
Can we
do you
get
want to be an
2?
engineer?
Yee.
How many of you are there tonight, Bears? Can I get a head count?
10.
10? Perfect.
10 on the ground. And then you got Con, you, and TSW.
Perfect. We're gonna... let's see.
Combat helmet.
Are we a specific color now?
You guys are blue.
I think we're blue, yeah. Oh, that's racist.
gonna
I
take
don't
a
know about that
Big
one.
boy today.
Recommended.
Yeah.
A light AT.
You want light AT? Is
I would die.
that what you said?
Yeah, because we're good.
You're saying no.
Heavy armor.
He did say there
What
would be heavy
frequency are we on?
Give you so much heavy armor.
Don't have one yet.
You can.
I wasn't even listening to briefing, but that's the only part I caught.
Moss.
Which is the only important
Why?
part.
Because what I'm saying is that if you have an APC or like a little car, you can have him take it out. But if you have a big tank, I can take it out because I only have 4 shots.
Yeah, okay. Moss, you just carrying a light AT for the engineer.
And there's Cass on
Okay,
that.
my people. I have Kiku, I have
carry a
Tesla,
disposable.
I have Brian.
And
Dolphin's my
me.
medic. And Guido.
I will be here.
Yeah,
Engineer and marksman are up for grabs if you want to take out.
Kiku's my marksman.
Oh, I was just about to
I
ask.
could be your engineer.
Hell yeah, dude.
So,
Both kits are in one.
yeah, Bears, you take the
No,
engineer,
don't.
because
Like-
I'm going to make Brian an ammo bearer because he's relatively new.
But
He
bracket,
can
Yeah.
handle it.
I could be your engineer. Look,
Okay.
I can build you a UGV just like that. Look at
Can I
that.
have Guido?
I'm the
No.
best engineer.
Okay.
And now I want to shoot my fucking
On my
self.
other.
Brian, what are your thoughts on engineer?
The fuck's an engineer?
Yeah.
You do have a demo.
Batter knife.
Bears. What's our actual objective? Are we just taking these areas or are we destroying stuff?
We're taking them.
I didn't pay
Okay.
attention.
We're specifically not destroying
back.
Objective Bravo.
On
Excellent,
my
because it's a
other-
civilian
on
town,
my-
right?
On
No,
my
Bravo.
Other,
Oh, Bravo. Because that's a
Hey,
civilian
bracket.
town. I don't know. What? Yeah.
Is that
on my
for-
other like op, I meant auto rifleman. So
Gotcha.
that's what I'm normally.
Yeah, Bears, I'm probably going to make him an ammo bearer and stick him with Tesla.
You can give him a light AT.
Okay, that works.
Dolphin, don't enough group.
Brian. Wait,
That way
when
we
you
have
say
two
light
light
AT,
AT.
is that just a
That's my
disposable or
baby.
is that
Come
actually a Maz?
Either
Very
one.
nice.
Either one.
Okay, hey,
Done,
Brian. Come hither.
I'm joining.
So go into the arsenal, go under the rocket
Oh, yeah.
launchers tab, and grab the Maz
I have
Mark,
the things to fix the boo-boos.
Mod,
Speaking
which
of
one is it?
Bravo,
Hold on, let me
can you
actually
fix
just
me?
look in
Also,
there.
I
Bottom
think
one.
only squad leaders can have
A
that.
Maz Mark 4 Mod
Bracket.
1.
Squad.
Bracket.
Stop
Yeah.
yeah.
Medic is right there.
Right there.
Sorry, were you talking about the drone, not the recon?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
huge dude right fucking
Okay.
Sorry,
Didn't
I
know
thought
that
you were
you
talking
would
about doing recon and
Yeah.
sniper stuff. Yes, you can definitely have the drone.
Well, I'm already a team lead, Jake. What do you want? Yep. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind then. If you still want it.
I mean-
I am in the air.
I know. It
Yeah,
has
but
nothing to
sorry,
do with.
I
It
thought-
has nothing to do with you, Colin. Don't take it
I thought-
personally.
Well,
I thought you were talking about,
Here's the thing.
No, we
Bracket,
didn't have enough people. Yeah.
Bracket.
Yeah.
You can grab a UAV terminal, right?
Yeah.
hold on.
And you can load up a UAV into the helicopter.
No, I know.
Or you could have Kiku here.
That's
Or
not what
you
I'm.
can have someone else carry it.
Not what I'm
I'm,
referring to.
I'm giving him the big one.
I'll carry it.
Oh, a big boy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to
Sorry.
specifically just be a UAV operator and just talk to RTO
I
and give
OT'd
calls
you.
and stuff. But
God damn it. No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be
TSW.
in the field, but never mind.
yeah, I
At least
mean,
they get to test
field
packs
UAV
for
operators
single
don't
use.
really use the big ones like that.
They
but
probably
sure.
are.
All
what's the
right,
LR3?
right. So now that you
Hey,
have that,
Bears.
grab
55 boys.
just below the
55?
backpack you have.
Yeah.
Grab
I
the
will-
carry-all backpack,
Packs
Woodland.
are single use.
Will help us. I will carry a mine detector.
Alright,
Alright.
Ryan.
Colony copy.
I will carry a mine detector too.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll talk about it after drop.
It's
and I
just
have an idea of
below
what to do.
the backpack that you have. You have an assault pack, Woodland, and like 4 below that is the carry-all backpack, Woodland, and that's the one you want. Yep.
I make?
Wrong color, but
Why the hell are you carrying a furry?
A lot of AT, okay?
no, you're too low. Go
Gonna
scroll.
fucking slow
Are
us
you
down.
sorting by mod or alphabetical?
Motherfucker, I'm always slow.
Okay, so
Alright.
scroll up
Yeah,
until
but
you
you're gonna be, like,
actually I don't know if
immobile.
that's
To
the other side of the
DLC, so
street.
never
Just
mind.
run.
Yeah, that's fine. I would go with multicam Woodland.
Keep running.
I sure do
traffic.
love trees.
That's
don't
it.
you
Half a
guys?
bar.
You're good.
Okay. Go.
Took
You
half a bar.
take the multicam tropic one,
Took out a bar.
Brian, instead of the Amity.
What?
Perfect. So now in your backpack, you're probably going to
Is
want
this one bigger?
I mean, they do.
Is
issue
there-
those.
just
If
fill
they're
fill up
real.
with
That's
what's
what
it
I'm
called?
No, this is the closest.
Just- no,
It would be
there isn't.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
fill it up with the HEAT 75 round 75 rounds, as many as you can, and then if there's any
Good.
space
Good
left,
thing
grab
covers
the
the
Inventory, and we
HE
have
44.
to- There, take that one.
Okay.
The stage one?
Yeah, stage one.
Excellent.
That'll look fine.
So now you are light AT.
Well, we do have to look the same, you know. PID and all that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bracket.
Well,
Yeah.
to
You're
a
not gonna
point.
shoot
Come here.
at the one with the big
To a
hostage.
Sausage.
point.
Come here. Alright, my team's gonna be on.
There's a specific obstacle.
My team's gonna be on 334.1. Alright. And the command frequency is gonna be 334, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's gonna be the three of us.
Okay. Let me go get my team on our area.
Light
Yeah,
Alright,
I know.
blue
Oh.
team, come with
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, but that one's a bump helmet, not a ballistic.
I'm getting stuck on invisible stuff. Alright.
Like an
Save
airsoft
the,
helmet.
save the Spartan shop
Are we
helmets
still-
if you want
what's-
to.
Ooh, Harry.
What's this stand for?
Killed that guy.
Alright. So at least among us, because Dolphin's not over here. Radio frequency is 334.2. Cap, you got it? Everybody get yourself set. Brian, you know how to do that?
Those one are NATO.
Insert racist joke here.
Sure.
Poland's native. Yeah, they're not
Oh, I mean radio check.
Cappy, I gotta turn down the volume on the radio, because that's gonna make my ears bleed.
You can stick with the option.
Okay. Check 334.2.
Check.
Bears, check 334. Bears, you copy on 334?
Okay, it's still really loud.
Bears, you copy on 334? I don't hear you.
Don't.
No. Fuck, do I have this bug again? I swear to God.
Test.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Try it again. Shit, test, check.
Test.
Yeah, I have the
Test,
bug
test,
again.
test, test,
Damn it,
test,
it was
test.
fixed for a while and now it's back. Fuck.
Is it a D-part bug?
I don't know what it is, but it's a bug where my radio doesn't work in my right ear for whatever reason. All my other audio is fine, but just my TFAR radio audio won't show up in my right ear.
And it's not your headset?
It's not my headset.
Uh.
Because I have all my other audio in my right ear. So it wouldn't make sense to
Try
me.
unassigning and reassigning your headset.
What do you mean unassigning and reassigning my headset?
For your playback in TeamSpeak.
Let me check.
Try that.
Tools, options, playback, Arctis 7, chat.
Wait, who shot a missile?
No, Colin tabbed out of the game without hitting escape, so when he tabbed back in, he just fired.
Bears, do me a favor and check this radio.
Yeah.
Okay, it's working now. I picked a different
Up and spooling
headset. Or not exactly, but kind of.
No, he
No,
did,
he's not in
he
the
did
area, he's
not
on
do
the
that.
runway.
Gay.
Hello, was that on this side who said that?
Which one?
Hi, Baggett.
Hey.
Did I interrupt your meeting?
Nope, I'm trying to fix my issues with my stereo.
Check 334.2.
I
Did
copy.
you guys hear about Colin?
What about Colin?
Politically
influenced comment here?
He's smart and decided to shoot a missile at the runway.
Yep. That's Colin.
You people
Am
are
I on the right
annoying who run around and handcuff the fucking AI around the base.
Yeah, that's really obnoxious.
Alright, am I
Sorry,
on
I
the right
just can't help
frequency?
myself. I really like.
Yeah, I heard you.
Check. Yeah, we all heard you.
handcuffing men.
Listen, if you uncuffed them and they worked again, that'd be fine. But it fucking breaks them. And then they're just a problem that we gotta deal with.
Well,
Take me, bracket.
how am I supposed to do
I
that?
wanted to. You were my next choice, but
Listen,
then
if you
he
want to
took
take
you.
them back home, feel free. But take them. Don't just leave them.
I don't know how to. Oh, that guy right there. No.
No,
I don't know
he's
how to
not.
handcuff people. Who handcuffs somebody?
I don't know.
Cable ties you can. Just like interact with them.
Romania number 7.
Wait. Oh, Dolphin is over here.
Shift
Okay.
F1
Dolphin,
doesn't-
our short range
Yeah,
is
shift F1 is
334.2.
right.
Hey, 334.2.
Yes.
What the fuck? It's frequencies again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't pick it.
Okay. It's just like Colin.
It spells I.
Yeah, except Bears is the one who picked it. Huh? Fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Bears.
Fuck you, Bears.
Like 3 nanoseconds.
Colin.
Alright, so
Colin
where are we
if
and what are
Colin
we
fires
doing?
another missile.
Fuck was
he's
that?
down.
Remember Colin's close in?
Fuck you, Bears.
Vulture.
I think four.
That's coming from command.
3 out
What are
of
you gonna do about
10
it?
people here said you fucking.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, you're
thought.
gonna sit there and suck, you little bitch. Yeah, get out of here, Bears. Fuck you, Bears.
Receive the D, Bear.
No. Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Something's not.
Oh!
I have Zeus. Right. Forgot about that. I'll make sure not to use that.
Yeah.
Tesla, you're wearing 2 pairs of ear pro, dog.
Am I?
Yeah.
I prefer it this way. It's extra, and I also have earplugs
well, if you see the tan ones are clipping through your green ones.
So your helmet has ear pro on it, and then your face mask also has ear pro.
Yeah, see, I prefer to double my ear pro so that way I have extra ear pro.
I can hear twice.
Yeah, I usually, when I have a long range radio, I have the long range radio plugged into one separate set of ear pro. And then the short range on the other one. That way I can have different headphones and position them slightly differently for forward and backward voice communication.
For forward and backwards, yes. So if I get forward, it's on the short
Yeah, if it's forward, it's short range. If it's backward, it's long range. And if I hear it coming from directly behind me, I know to just shoot myself.
We get to take a big bird in because there's too many of you to fit one of my tiny birds.
Woo!
Sorry, I gained a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's fucking
Are you
donuts.
fat shaming Kiku? Good, because he needs to kind of get a hang of his weight.
Bears.
Oh, yeah, fuck you, Bears.
Good, he needs to get a hang of his weight.
Who's flying us in?
I am.
Fuck you, Bears.
Well, let's get ready to go.
Well, hey, are you gonna sass
Hey,
me,
Bears, check
Bears,
334.
that doesn't sound very nice. You gonna ask nicely or no? Then you're not getting flown in unless you ask nice.
Hey, Sausage, check 334.
Time to hook it.
You say sausage?
I don't know. I don't care who.
Bear's gonna have to swim.
I was gonna say, hey, Sausage, check, and then he's gonna say, check, and then I was gonna say, it's a nice RPG you get there.
Question: does the helmet ear pro actually work?
Yeah, it does, but the fact that you have two doesn't actually do anything.
Guido, your call sign is Spectrum, as in, like, you know, it's almost
No,
like
Spectre.
Spectre.
No, it's Spectrum because Bears is on the Spectrum.
What?
What did Bears do to deserve all the fucking?
He literally didn't do anything.
Well, he just sassed me, so now he deserves it.
Oh yeah, he deserves to be sassed, Guido.
Yeah.
It's like that time I punched him in the face for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because what is he gonna do next? Expect the Spanish Inquisition? No, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No, that actually doesn't do anything. Okay.
No.
It doesn't make it like less.
No, I think we do have the compat that does make it. But it doesn't stack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello there.
I sure do love trees and also Jews.
Yeah, fuck those Jews. Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Those guys are the worst.
I just don't like
I don't know,
the
sounds like
clipping,
something
that's why I
Jew would
changed
say.
it.
Exactly.
Shit, I've been made.
Where'd he go? He's running.
You'll never take me alive, Gestapo. Ring, ding, ding, ding. No, you don't see me. There's nothing in here. There's no Jews in here.
I'm on your team. I too am a defector. Let's go.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
Time to subvert the American people and let
Probably.
the next riot.
Alright, we actually have to go. Squad lead's calling for us.
Oh, where's gay?
Yeah.
Fuck Bears.
Yeah, fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you, Bears.
Dolphin, that's been like the biggest diffuser. Like people will get into like heated arguments, and then just somebody will be like, you know what? I don't have any reason to be angry with you, and they'll just be like, you know what? Fuck you, Bears. Bears won't even be in the call.
Fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you, Bears, and that'll end it. We'll all be on the same page again.
Yeah, I've been bad.
What did you guys do?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Bears.
Where am we at?
Where my we at?
Where my we at?
I'm not fucking with you. It's Bears.
No,
Bears
I know.
is mean to me.
I know.
Fucking
Guido.
Bears.
Bears singular. You are the single greatest disappointment.
Wow.
Yes. Bears.
I don't know, bro. I've seen some Star Wars movies. I think I disagree.
That's true. Those things are pretty garbage.
I was gonna do. Look,
You can-
this. Now I've got to wear this hunk
Bears,
of shit.
just let me know
Why?
when you're ready to move out. When you get to
Mike, I need
RP
space,
snow,
and this color is
and then I'll let
the
the
one I'm
Marines.
allowed.
I'll let the Marines know you need pushing as well.
Because same.
What the fuck's going on over there?
I wouldn't worry about
Dolphin,
it.
are you engineer?
Yeah.
No.
No, this is-
Did you get
Sausage, you're the RTO.
You have the wrong
Long range is
plate carrier.
55.
Oh, I spawned in with this. I thought it was on the class for.
Seems a little gay to me.
Yeah, I don't know why it's on the
Medics
class.
again.
Connor, watch out for
Yeah, I
back.
know.
Oh, that's
I
right.
know.
You're a medic, aren't you?
Long range?
I'm better user.
Sausage,
Yes.
are you on the long range?
Yeah.
Ooh, a
Yes, get
3
the-
GL by
get the
default.
carrier
So can I go
rig.
back to using? Can I go back to using the other carrier?
No. Carrier rig or carrier light rig?
That's a good
You're on,
point.
you're on the long range.
I've
right?
got this. I'll just fix it this way.
I need to fix that. I need to write that down.
Yeah, you fucking goofball.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you can move out whenever
My
you're
radio's
ready.
been changed.
Yeah, I just need
you
Bears
guys
to
at
ask
the
me
helm.
nicely, and then I'll go.
Can we please
'Cause,
leave, Guido?
Can we please leave?
Bears, I didn't feel enough sentiment in that, but
I suppose we can get going.
I suppose.
Rain inspector, video check.
Fucking hate him, I swear to God.
Oh, I love it. Let's go. Are we going? Team lead?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, sick.
You just gotta save this loadout. TSW 2035 Woodland GL replace. Yeah.
Man, fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you,
Alright.
Bears. And we're going. Oh, I tabbed out. All right, I'm back.
Are we there yet?
I think so.
No, we got more walking.
I don't know where they want. Where
Probably the Chinook right there.
Probably that big helicopter.
is it? Yeah, it is. Where everybody else is. I couldn't see them because of their camouflage.
Can I go to the one and run into that?
Fucking mouth.
Together.
Could see him.
I know. I'm not even kidding. I could not see them. It was just their helmets over the bushes, and they actually blended in pretty well.
I'm getting in the bird now.
Us?
Yes.
Hello.
Alright, let's
Apparently.
get to
Hear
the
me good?
shots
I think
of the
Bracket's
bomb.
just lying. It's all the Jew alcohol.
What is Jew alcohol?
It's special alcohol that only Jews can ingest. If somebody else tries to, they die.
I got some negatives.
Oh, that's totally what I meant to say. I meant to do. I meant to get out of the helicopter.
If you have anything to blame Kiko.
Damn it, Kiku.
Oh, trust me, I blame you, Rick.
Okay, that's fair.
He silly blames Bears.
Yeah, fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you, Bears.
Hey, that was Rogue's fault for keeping me out.
Are we all in?
I believe so. Squad leader, we all in?
Actually, stop the
Last man.
Last man, we're good to go.
Yep.
Ah, someone got out.
We almost left Fry.
Who?
He jumped out.
Wait.
He jumped out.
Wait, what? Okay.
Thanks.
Who's in the window with the L86 or L85?
Hi.
Someone has an
Hello?
L85.
Yeah, of course it's Moss. Wait, yeah. Of course. It's Sausage. I'm sorry, Sausage, I apologize. I was like, shit. I couldn't tell which one it was. Moss has a slightly deeper voice, but you two sound very similar in short bursts of speech.
Fucking what?
In short bursts of speech, Bears, I swear to God, if you cut me off again, I'll slap you across the face with my grenade launcher.
There goes United.
Bracket, we just lost someone. What's your name?
Hey, that's your fire team, it's not my problem. That's your fire team, it's not my problem.
United, you are now a mighty dolphin.
I said it on both.
I jumped out.
Yeah.
Guys, can we like?
Yeah, we should probably go back for it. Did we forget, guys? No man left behind?
Yeah, we need to go back and get a
He's
medic.
not left behind. He's still at base.
That's fair. He'll figure it. He'll swim.
He's got this.
He's past Seer. He can make it through friendly territory. No. Dolphin's still in the helicopter.
Over Pelican, 2 strikes.
Would have been pretty funny, actually.
Returning to my natural habitat in order to forcibly do things.
Alright,
Yo, bro, that's just a speedrun glitch.
Like when you hear about that dude who completed Fallout New Vegas in like 46 seconds, you're like, something's wrong.
You know what he did? He just shot himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Big speedrun.
That's Moss. Moss is next to me. Hello.
So what if we all...
You're a fat ass.
Yes.
You know, I think that'd be a very bad idea.
I think it'd be a mission fail.
Oh, hello. Yeah, there's parachutes in the...
That's just the way it works.
We don't have to worry, TSW's not flying.
Fuck you,
Don't
Bears.
touch my parachutes. I have to sleep with these. They don't give me a bed.
Guido just sleeps in the back of the helicopter on the pile of parachutes.
Guido,
Why are you
Matt,
waiting for us to
just
call
before
us?
you retire, I'll get you a bead for the back of here.
God, now I'm just imagining a bunch of parachutes in the middle of the helicopter. Just a giant.
Why is there just like
Just
a
as we get out, I'm gonna throw out all the
in the middle of
parachutes.
nowhere?
What do you mean? This is Bob Pelican, dipshit.
Yeah, but like our objective and front line are like 3 kilometers north of here.
Yeah,
our
and you know
anchor,
it's
Brad,
only
it's our
been, what,
anchor.
like 8 hours since we fucking dropped on here?
Okay, what about OP Striker? Is that not an equally safe landing spot?
We have these
It
special
is an equally
versions of
safe
those.
landing spot.
Oh, is that where we're going?
Yeah, that is where we're going.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I see a marshal.
Guido, what about RP Snow? Can we land there? That TSW is marked in what fucking channel did he put this in? Okay, he put it inside. I thought he put it in global.
Well, you get to watch these AI drive like geniuses.
Yeah. I mean, they're AI. How else would they drive? I mean, we're just gonna ignore the one on the left there, just ramming into a wall. Is there an IED just in the middle of the road?
No.
I mean, it's a big trash pile, but it could be an IED.
I can now not see the galaxy.
It's straight below you. I think, says that kill unite? Do what you've been doing, but just
Dismount.
down. Just at the ground.
No, it's locked.
We need 15 for all.
Alright, Merchant, you guys want
We
the
don't
gun
have
vehicle or the
15.
non-vehicle?
Well, who's in front?
I would prefer if you were.
Then I'm taking the gun vehicle.
Alright, take the gun vehicle.
Alright. Hold on. Blue team on me. Okay. Tesla, you're gonna be in the passenger seat because you can stick your gun out the front and you've got an auto rifle. Kiku, you're on the gun. We're gonna take the gun Vic, by the way. Oh, actually, wait, there's already a gun there. Okay. I don't care. Yeah. Tesla, you get on top. Kiku, you take the front gun. Connor Dolphin in the back. I will drive.
Yep.
Sausage.
Can we just check that these vehicles move this time?
They do.
They move.
They did
Because last
earlier.
time they didn't. He didn't
Don't get ran
have
over,
information,
pussy.
they all got stuck in.
I watched Jake respawn them.
These are interesting vehicles to take to the front lines in an active combat zone with no armor. All right. Bears, we good to go?
At least
Yeah.
Can I have a route
to
line?
win, like I'm fabulous.
By themselves while your tab
Come on,
goes.
bracket.
It's
Every
l-
unit we're ever in is special
Alright.
forces, even if they're not special forces.
Oh, absolutely. Tesla gun front.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Why is that? Why have we not cleared that out of the road?
Front line.
Bracket, please.
Maybe you should just slow the fuck down.
There's what speed do you want us to go at?
I will leave that to you. And I will relay it to
We're
my
gonna go
group.
50.
Well, not very.
Watch your sectors, boys.
Pay a couple of local kids like
Hey,
a
Conan.
tenner and just have them fucking clear off the way.
Yeah, but it's like vehicles that have been burned.
Yeah, just have them move their Tacomas. Oh wait, we burned those too.
Correction, 49.
Sounds like a them problem.
Because they've changed the speed limiter system and it's stupid now.
What did they change it to?
They, instead of being able to do individual increments, it's in increments of 5.
Currently, Rogue
So,
is driving for us,
if, for
bracket,
example-
so road speed is an option.
Noted, he will have to take front Vic though.
Alright.
So instead of making it individual increments,
He did say he
it's-
can't guarantee you we'll get there without body bags, though.
noted. It's increments of 5. So like, for example, I tried to hit 50 and I stopped at 49. Well, if I want a scroll wheel to change it, I have to just jump up to 54. So we're going at 49 because I can't be bothered to just turn it on and take it off until I hit 50.
Hey Bears, I know you can hear me back there. Fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you, Dolphin.
Hey, fuck you guys. Slow down.
It tailgating much? Not much for a 3 vehicle space back there.
Brake check. Brake check.
Boop.
Hey guys, when we get there to peaceably protest, can we loot Walmart?
Guys, when we get there to peacefully protest, make sure you grab your bricks and throw them at the nearest non-protesters.
Wait, you guys didn't bring your
If not Walmart, can we
AR-15s?
loot Best
No,
Buy,
fuck.
get
Why would I bring an
Rapid Star?
AR-15 when I could bring an MX-3GL?
Good point.
Why would I bring a gun when I can just paint my face and skin black and then do whatever I want?
All right, let's calm down there, Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. This video is gonna get taken off of YouTube.
I sure hope it does.
This better be in TSW's video.
Oh, it won't be because he's not here. He's not recording this. But I can send it to him, and he still won't put it in. They can yell whatever they want. I told Bears.
Irrelevant. So people on the left
People on the left.
of the road, right in front of us. 4 people.
They're friendly. What do you want, Rogue? I love you too.
Okay. Well,
I'll leave kisses floating in the air for you. Just grab them as you go past.
Have fun walking, assholes.
Hoorah, hoorah.
All of a sudden they get dropped from the forest.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, automatic fire opens up on the left side up the hill, and they just all die. I'm just gonna take off the speed limiter and go because our vehicles are unarmored.
Now
If you want to pass, just pass, faggots.
No, they're not allowed to. Why are you so close to us?
Because you guys are going so slow.
Smoke to the west.
You said to name a speed. I named a speed.
According to road.
It's a normal speed to go at. Oh fuck, more Marines.
Do you guys see the smoke in the trees to the west?
I am just watching the road because there's debris and Marines. Oh my god. It's not? I
You're
can't
on the
tell.
left right
Because when
now.
you put on a speed limiter, it makes you feel like you're driving
Oh,
at
I
2
see
frames
that.
per
I see
second.
the smoke.
Because it's constantly
Yeah, it's
stopping and
starry
starting the
sober.
vehicle at the proper speed.
Whatever is that big red starry sober is on fire.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Hey, was this kid with us the last time we played? I don't remember anyone sounding this young.
Brian?
No.
Nah, Brian's
No,
cool.
he's new.
Brian was here like 2 or 3 ops ago.
What's up, nerd? Welcome to Zeus.
Brian was here like 2 or 3 apps ago. I mean, I could have let him say that, but instead Bears told me through the radio, and I said it to you. Hey, Bears.
I got yelling on, so I can tell Bears to fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you, Bears.
Alright, the kid's good, he can stay.
Yeah, Brian's great.
That's the first thing I heard when I joined the server. Fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you,
That's the
Bears.
first thing word I heard.
I remember that you joined and that's we were like, yeah, by the way, what you have to say is fuck you. Bears.
Yeah. It's like you're ever in a conversation with somebody and you're feeling awkward about it, just say fuck you, Bears.
Guy to the left of the road, that guy does not.
Yeah, I see him. He's friendly.
He's friendly.
Okay.
I
need
know
to
this
learn the
map
camel
with the back of my hand. It's
Yeah.
You know
easy
what I
map.
mean? These guys are just looking disgusting. That guy obviously
plate
has seen
carriers,
combat.
dude.
He's running
The
around like
helmets.
he's in
Oh,
combat.
fuck the road here.
There's an armored Vic in front.
This is gonna suck.
You're good, you're
Okay,
good.
no, we're good. It doesn't
We're
act
not
as a
burning up.
pallet, it
That's
acts as a,
A vehicle on
Yeah,
fire?
that's an enemy.
No, there's a friendly vehicle
No,
right
it's a
here.
Marshall burning up.
Yeah, what are you on about?
Burning
Look cooked
Marshall.
off.
Yeah, we're in an active war zone in Eastern Europe. This should be expected.
Dismount.
Because I was firing too much.
Dismounting.
I was shooting too much and I couldn't hear what he said.
Spacing, Brian.
Hey, Racket, are we in the green zone or are we red here?
I have no fucking clue.
That's fucking
Bears, is this hostile territory? I think it's still friendly, but like we're on the edge, right?
We are on the very edge.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get out of
What's the call here,
Yeah,
squad
we're
lead?
at the church and
Where are we
Star
going?
City.
Since you have the machine gun, you get to go up front.
Well, no shit. Where we go? Like, where? How do you want us to take
Like-
this?
Like, draw out a plan, my
Alright.
man.
Yeah, you want us to flank around and go north and then come in from the swamp? Do you want us to go south and come in from the hill? Do you want us to just march up the
Well,
road and get shot at?
I think I want us to go in from the swamp.
All right.
Do
All right,
you
blue
think that we
team
can
on
just
me.
ask them nicely to hand over the objective?
That'd be nice.
On you, yeah?
Yep, on me. We're gonna do a wedge formation. Actually, hold on. I need everybody. All right. We're gonna do a weird kind of wedge. Dolphin, you're gonna be in the middle. Kiku far right. Brian close right on me, and then Tesla on my left. Everybody set?
The medic in the middle of the wedge.
Yes, I do.
I'm just letting.
Solid.
In the front.
No, I'm in the front. You're behind me.
Alright.
Yeah, that way I take the bullet, and then you can fix me. So, Brian, you're like right here. Kiku, you're like right there. Kiku.
Two most important people in the front.
Yep.
You want me here?
I want you. We're doing a wedge, so like go over there.
What are you guys
Tesla, you're perfect. I love you. All right, let's get going, blue team. We're gonna squeeze through the fence and then go back to formation.
I hear drilling ceremony back there. Suck my ass.
Why are they?
Bears, you want us fast jug, slow jug, no jug?
Do a slow jog.
Copy, slow
No
jug it is.
jug.
We're gonna slow jug.
Guys, let's walk the whole way there.
No.
I mean, I'm down.
Hey guys.
Maybe we should get increase of dispersion a little
Spacing
bit.
question.
Yeah,
mark,
get
or
some
we
good
just all wanna
spacing.
die?
Brian, double tap C to change the speed you're running
I'm
at.
gonna stay over here.
Yeah, there we go.
I have a mine detector
No,
and
better spacing. Hey, Bears, just a heads up. Rogue has a mine detector, and nobody in my team does, I don't think.
I have an extra mine detector. Do you want it?
I don't have any backpack space. It's filled with grenades.
Bears,
Of course it is.
Bears, you want me to walk up there with them?
I'm sending Rogue up there.
Okay,
Negative.
Rogue, just go ahead of me and take point.
Just join the wedge.
Before we start attacking the town, I need to let
Yeah.
you man know when we're doing that, so you can just tell me before we just do it.
Yeah, we'll stop her before we get there.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yo, bro, if you ain't at least a football field away from me, I don't want you.
You want to be a whole 300 feet away from my nigga? Fuck you.
I love that somebody from yellow team has joined our wedge and have thrown themselves on the very outside of the formation.
The thing is, if I step out of mine, I have clearly
What?
not done my job.
Radio tower to the right.
What about it?
Just stating there's a radio
Oh,
tower to our right.
I got you. Yeah, it's friendly.
Okay.
We're still within friendly territory.
No, we're just talking about landmarks.
And while Guido might make those arbitrary lines and enemies could be anywhere, Jake, on the other hand, would put friendly things in friendly territory and hostile things in hostile territory. Which, by the way, we are about to cross into no man's land, so.
I think every once in a while, a break in the friendly line that they don't know about is definitely realistic.
Yeah, Rogue?
Yeah, help him plan these. How the fuck do we gain this much land in like 8 hours?
I don't know.
Own,
Are you fast jogging?
Yeah, a little bit.
You want a slow jog? That way we can,
Shoot me first.
like, spacing, but you're not gaining?
I'm doing that because if I step on something or get shot at first, you
I don't
guys
know,
at
fuck
least
you,
have
Bears.
something to know.
No, I gotcha. It's just, like, within yelling range, because I was getting a little far.
Explosions.
And then, who's this? Who?
Explosion.
Bears, who's your light AT?
Dude, I can't.
That would be Moss.
Who beat you?
Gotcha, are you aware that he is, like, up at the front of the formation?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Maybe I
not
am.
okay.
Fuck,
My
dude.
friend.
So, blue team has better formation
back to
than
Brex.
Look,
command
look,
team,
man,
just
I know
noting.
I know Latvia's been fucking you up, but like, come on, bro.
The order was swarm, and I'll do a call information.
Yes.
Gotcha, I was not given that order. I was just told go, and so I put my guys in a wedge. Okay, I didn't realize that when you put spacing between
Wait,
your
what,
two
when we
fire
get back,
teams,
you
that
just do
the
your
swarm meant go ahead of the other fire team.
That did not mean that. I don't know why they're going ahead of you.
Okay, well, some people here need more specific orders because they tend to just run ahead when they don't have specific orders. Just letting you know.
Repeat that, Bracket.
Some people here need more specific orders because they tend to run ahead when not given those more specific orders.
Yup. I'm realizing that now.
Yep.
Who uses radium?
Rogue, did you catch my kisses from earlier? I don't think he can hear me.
Nope.
Bracken, did you say something? I couldn't hear anything over my team fighting.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
you
this thing
catch
is-
my kisses from earlier in the car?
I hope so.
I blew them out the window so that way you could catch them as you drove past them.
I thought I was gay. What the
Yeah,
I wanted
right?
to go- I wanted to go road speed.
Yeah. I wanted to live because I'm not as good of a driver as you. I told Bears if he wanted us to go rogue speed, he could put you in front and then I'll try to keep up.
I don't know how well that would work, but
Probably not very.
listen, road speed has like a 50% chance, you know.
I mean, it's worked most of the times that I've been with it. So for me, it's got a higher success rating.
Well, the only time it didn't work is like majorly is whenever I flipped that.
User
top
joined your
heavy Vic
channel.
and warded.
Yeah. But there was also that other time at TSW's ops. I know you weren't driving, where we were just zooming through the war zone while all the other fire teams were all split up, but nothing of value was lost.
Someone else was driving, but I was with you. I know what you're talking about.
Was I driving or was Doc driving?
I don't remember. I was the RTO because remember we were
Might
dying
not come
laughing,
into
and then I
play
went all
this
serious, like,
Yeah.
everything is fine, nothing of value has been lost.
Yeah, no, Doc was the medic. I don't remember who was driving, but I think I was in the passenger seat.
If it comes to play, I'm the one. Don't worry about
We
it.
shot the fuck out of the HVT after we dropped him off.
I remember when we left what's his face
Probably
behind
in the pouch where my
when he
Snickers
put the
bar
HVT in the
and
car.
sauce.
We're like, oh, we're sorry. He left us to die with like 3 squads.
Yeah, as we went down the hill, there were like 2 squads pushing up on him, and we just left him and a couple AI there to
Either that
defend
or I
it.
put the Snickers in my suppressor pouch, and the suppressor in my Snickers pouch.
Which is a dangerous thing. What if you go for Snickers and you pull out a suppressor, dude?
I mean, suppressor's not gonna shoot you unless it's attached to a gun.
I'll check the
You were gonna be my next choice, and then Bears picked you.
You can hear me in the command channel, right?
Yeah, I can hear you in the command channel.
Well, that's
I can
interesting.
also hear you in the command channel.
I like you more.
What?
So it's 334.1.
Yeah, I
right?
get that. I didn't think it was a fuck you Bears kind of situation.
So you can hear me in this channel.
Fuck you, Bears.
Fuck you Bears.
Fuck you, Bears.
Yeah, fuck you, Bears. Pass it down the line.
Hey Bears.
You Bears.
What?
Just a heads up, both Rogue and my team say fuck you Bears.
Alright.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to pull out his handgun and come sprinting at us.
I turned around to look behind me because I was expecting to see a gun pointed at me.
He's going very fast.
Yeah, Dolphin, there's more than one reason I put you right behind me.
God damn it. Well, at least I've got the rocket launcher.
Oh boy, I hope nobody sees 10 guys walking through an open
Through an open field, yeah. It's not like Chernarus is like the perfect map for sneaking through trees with like small tree lines moving from place to place to connect everything.
Why are we doing this?
What?
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
Did he say there were snipers?
yeah, there are. There are roaming snipers, both friendly and hostile.
I thought there was only roaming friendly snipers.
I'm open.
Yeah.
Bro.
The enemy snipers are out there like, hey bro, go along, there's some targets out there.
Bro, they're just the rooftop Koreans. That's all they are.
Yep, it's just the roof Koreans.
Dude, the roof Koreans of 2020 are
We're
wearing
in
like
Minneapolis.
multicam
That's just
JPCs.
the
and
worst.
I know, it's great.
It is great.
I was playing zombies earlier, and then we were making that joke. It's like, oh, bro, we gotta protect our shop from the looters. And we got to round 23 and died. And Guido said something like, it's like, oh, you survived 23 rounds before your shop was looted.
Yeah, Guido was telling me about this video he saw, I think it was last night, and like in the video, there was this car that ran like a police and National Guard checkpoint, and it blew through the checkpoint, and then the 2 crow's nests on either side of the road on the Humvees that they had just turned around and lit up the car.
I'm not surprised.
The dude deserved it.
Have you seen the video of the dude like throwing rocks at like the police and like a couple guys are pushing like a dumpster behind him at like stupid fast speeds, and the dude doesn't see it, he gets hit by the trash can?
I have not seen that video.
I'll send it to you later.
Please do.
It's fucking hilarious.
That sounds hilarious.
There's a fence right here. You want to watch out?
Gotcha. I think everybody's got enhanced movement, or at least they can base game
You can at
vault.
least vault over. I was just wondering.
There's also ends right here.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Yeah, what's up?
Howdy gamers, I'm talking to T-Far.
Can you set yourself to normal, please?
But I can't talk to Rogue if I set myself to normal. And we could also have some spacing between the fire teams. Bears.
Hey.
I mean, spacing about how me and you are isn't too bad.
Yeah, like that should be the space between each fire team.
There's Arma on the road in front of us. Moving right to the left.
Right to left on our left side or right?
West.
Sorry, on our
It's
left side
gonna
or
be
right
west
side?
in just a second. It was right.
Bears,
moving
armor on the
to our
road
west,
to our
direct
west. Moving right to left.
He was driving down the road fucking quick.
Yep. Well, we got this swamp. We're gonna have to take this.
Copy, run up to the street line.
Past it. Bears, where do you want me to stop at? You want me to stop at this cathedral?
It's direct west right now.
Right, stop in the tree
In the
line.
town.
Copy.
I'll start to stop
Hold
here.
on the tree line.
Oh, I see it. Oh, it's a different.
I'm going back to normal.
I see hostiles in town.
Where's it at?
Bears, we got plenty of AT if you want to take shots.
Yeah, I got eyes on this hostiles. Full straight west.
Yeah, that's situation.
Straight west. On the road, laying down.
It's not looking at us right now.
I don't have eyes
Okay,
on
it's
it.
not
Because
if.
of the rush.
Actually, no, yeah, it's.
Are we starting the
Yo,
assault
I
now?
have eyes on it.
User joined
No,
your
we're
channel.
not.
My
Hold
AT
on.
should be able to take that out.
Yeah.
Is that an Ifrit you're talking about?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
Ifrit. It has an H and G on top of it. Hey, I would say we get our position ready to attack and we use the rocket as a signal.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah. I'll keep this as a backup when you fucking like, boys get
Bracket.
Yeah.
Maybe get either your marksman or machine gunner in the cathedral.
Yep. Give me a second.
Guys,
You're not gonna.
We got a lot of hostiles trekking our way, Bracket.
Just get inside.
From the west.
User joined
We
your
can use that
channel.
as a makeshift fob.
Tesla and Kiku, go to the cathedral, see if you can get an elevated position
Wrong
from
freak.
there.
Can't hear you.
334.2, Tesla.
I am.
Alright.
334.2.
Okay.
Where do you want me?
You and Tesla go into the cathedral, see if you can find any high ground in there.
Hey, Kiku, try and stay low.
Tesla, move up with
We
Kiku.
use this shack as cover. So I want Brian on this roof here, and I want
Yeah,
him
you
to take out
peek
that
to your left.
vehicle because he has a
Brian?
rangefinder. Yeah, because he
Okay.
has a rangefinder.
Brian, where are you? Climb up
He's
here.
right there.
Actually, just swap spots and then
Hey,
you
I
climb
am
down.
eyes on a second Ifrit.
Second effort.
Oh, yeah.
We are not so
Moss.
slow.
I can
Moss.
barely see it because of the window.
Second effort. We're gonna need you.
Alright. Brian, do you know how to use that
Right here,
launcher?
to your right.
No fucking clue.
Okay, it's got a built-in rangefinder. So whatever that red dot in the middle is at, if you hit, I think is it T? I think it's T. If you hit T, it'll range. So just get an accurate range and then use the ranging lines to line it up. The dot is 50 meters, 50.
He's moving.
Copy.
So it's like if you hit
We
that
found,
dot,
I got some high ground in here.
and it says 400, you see the little line that'll say 400 for the distance? You would aim at that line.
Make sure you clear your back blast before you fire. So when you're ready to fire, say clear back blast and wait for somebody to tell you it's clear before you shoot.
I can't see him anymore. He's
That's
in
fine.
the trees.
Yeah?
What?
I'm working on it. It doesn't want to. I'll just drop. Okay.
Find entrance position. Rogue. Find entrance position.
I'm gonna dig an entrance position.
Kiku is being armored currently.
I'll give you 30 seconds left.
Can you elaborate?
No, since you're
He's still on
just so you
floor.
know,
Yeah,
last
he's
time
fine
in
now.
this area, we end up we're
Okay.
aware of a bunch of
I've got a
AA in the area,
good,
so
good
getting
sight
cash
line here.
support's going to get difficult.
We have two guys out in the
Copy.
open.
But we do have
We're not
artillery.
gonna be able to support them if something happens.
Gotcha.
Lots of rocks over here.
But if we come across the
I'm gonna put a
AA side,
suppressor on.
it'd be brilliant if we can destroy it and get a decent cast.
Yeah. Tell Bears because he might want to call in artillery on the
Thinking about it.
on the
Where
AA.
the fuck's Dolphin?
Dolphin's right next to me.
Well, we don't know where the where it is.
Yeah. If we find it, we'll yeah.
He's gone,
Yeah.
Bracket.
He's gone. Copy. Bears. Brian says that the Ifrit has moved off. It went down the road heading north.
Left
Alright.
side.
We're set. Right, Kiku? Let me grab a suppressor.
What do you think, Bracket? Should we still engage? in this?
Fucking position.
My guys in the
Yeah, I'm
cathedral are set in high ground. They've got good line of sight.
Hey, Bears.
What?
Copy. Good work, guys. Stand by.
If we were to approach the town, this swamp is fucking horrible to approach from.
Yeah.
If we move around wide, we can probably get up on that hill and attack down.
I've got about 5-inch in it.
Bears, if you leave my team here, that way, because I don't want to leave Tesla and Kiku
I don't
kind of
want to
out.
split us up like that.
Okay.
It will actually. Hey, Bears. If you don't want to split us up too much, there's a road that leads along. I think in between us and that little hill right there. Assault the road right there, and Bracken and his team can get in positions in the cathedral to cover us from long range.
Yeah, do you want the rest of us to move up, Bears?
We'll be able to keep us within a close range, and once we get a foothold in the
We've
town,
got
they can
movement
move
near
up
the edge
with
of
us.
the town. C5.
Copy. If you guys can do whatever
4-foot
recon you
mobiles.
can and mark anything you see on map, don't worry about drawing
do
like
both.
patrol
You
lines.
do-
Just
you
mark
do
where
all
you see the
three,
patrol.
Actually, we approach from the proper angle.
Copy.
We get a good position. We call it an airstrike and take out whatever we can at just one show of force, and then we push in and clear as one squad.
Bears, do you want me to take Dolphin and Brian and get in the cathedral with the rest of my guys?
Yeah, you guys hold
Okay.
the cathedral. We're gonna flank around. We're gonna
Dolphin,
call
Brian
an
on
airstrike.
me.
That's the signal, okay?
Bro, I can hear you. You don't need to put it on radio.
Okay.
That Ifrit's
Kiku,
moving.
Tesla, just a heads up, we're moving up to you guys. What was that, Bears?
Copy that.
The airstrike is the signal.
Ifrit's slowly moving down
Copy.
the road, right to left movement, north to south.
Stay low too.
Yeah, we're keeping our heads
Control
down.
velocity. Opposite of it.
Heads up, guys. The airstrike that we're trying to call in is the signal to open our assault. So find targets and get ready to hit them whenever you whenever that happens.
Interrogative. How long till that airstrike hits?
Stand by. Do we have an ETA on the airstrike? Bears.
What?
Do we have an ETA on that airstrike?
Once we get in position.
Okay, do we have an ETA on when you will be in position?
You got AT?
Give us like 3 minutes.
Line up that
Copy.
different,
Because we were asking how long we're gonna have to sit here and wait and
Is
how
there a
much time
problem?
we have. No, there's no problem. We just wanted to know how much time we had or needed. 3 minutes for Bears to get his team in position, and then they'll call in an airstrike after that and let us know how much time it's gonna take.
Alright, well in that
Copy
case,
that.
I'm gonna take this 3 minutes.
Copy that.
BRB, I'm gonna get in there.
Giga, do you have eyes on that patrol that moved along the road to the northwest of us? The 4-man patrol.
Careful, Brian. Try not to move too much. We don't want to get spotted. I'm gonna stay down here. What was that about the patrol, Tesla?
A patrol went along the road from south to north.
I see him. 4-man?
Left to right. I haven't. Yeah, 4-man. Do you have
Gotcha.
eyes on it?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
Copy. Bearing
User disconnected from your channel.
322. They're on the road right now,
322.
passing that little car.
Oh, careful, Connor. 322, 322. No,
Guys,
no
mark
eyes at all.
Tesla, mark hostile targets in
User
red
joined your channel.
in the future.
Yeah. Oh, I see him. Fuck, I'm stupid.
User left your channel.
Those
It's
guys
fine. You
are
were blocked by
fucking
the.
leaving.
Yeah, they're either on a patrol that way, cause like if we attacked and we wrapped
Ifrit's
around.
going that way too. Thanks.
Are they leaving? Bears, be advised, we've got an Ifrit and a 4x patrol heading north on the road. They appear to be leaving, but we're not sure yet.
They
Alright,
did
we
that.
see
The
him.
Ifrit came in as we came in. It might be a patrol route.
Yep. It probably. Let's see. Let's look at the area.
Bracket, do you have a good position to call in an airstrike?
Depending on the target.
Infantry.
There's that road. Yeah, so they're like up here.
An infantry target in the town. We're gonna be calling in cannon fire from an A-10.
Does that require a laze?
It might, but I'm probably just gonna relay it to sausage. So if you have like any grids for me.
If it does require a laze, depending on where the target is, we can laze it, but it'll be a limited window given the trees. If it does not, I'd say have Rogue do the grid for it.
But see, we don't
Ifrit's
really have
coming
much
back.
of a good position, so if you got a laser of some kind, or if you can give it a
I can laze a limited window where we see one of the foot patrols. I cannot see a lot of the town because it is blocked by trees. Or the
Alright, I want
building
you
in
to
it.
laze that foot patrol.
Copy, they're currently out of sight. They've moved too far north along the road and we cannot see them. There are other infantry, however, that I do see in the town. I see one times
It's just that
individual
one, yeah.
by the big building in the center of town.
Alright, I want you to laze that.
Go ahead and go past.
Ifrit's slowly creeping back.
Copy. Lazing.
Where's my guy sprint?
Yeah, if they're gonna need you, it's probably gonna be up here. Once SL gets shot,
I've got a
it's gonna
laze
back
going.
up and you're gonna hit whatever's.
Alright, cast is being called.
Ifrit's
Copy.
stopped behind the
Hang
white
out.
wall.
Don't negligent discharge or anything like that.
Moving again.
I have my safety on, so you'll be fine.
You have your safety on in a combat
Alright.
zone?
Well,
It's
I
a
mean,
rocket launcher,
I
and
don't wanna
he's 5 feet from you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks for keeping the safety on.
You got anything in your scope, Giga? Nah, I'm just looking for something else.
Do
If
we have
there's
an ETA
anything.
to that strike?
Waiting.
Copy.
Cast wasn't responding, so we had to redo command.
Copy. His command
Okay, I'll
responded.
look for that 4-man for
Pretty
patrol.
I'm gonna blow some shit up.
Yeah, we will in a minute.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure we're calling in an A10 on one individual infantry.
That's
That sounds about right.
yeah. This is also a civilian fucking town, isn't it?
Listen, I'm not the squad leader. I just do what he tells me to do.
Yeah, true. Hoorah.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're army.
Oh, army?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck. What's the army one?
Dolphin?
It's
Oh, it's even more retarded. Damn it, I thought it'd be better.
it's supposed to be hoo-ah, but eventually it just became hoo.
Bracket.
By the way, before you say that's an internet
Send it.
thing, it's not. I've been in
Cast
with,
is
like,
down.
retired
They're
colonels
apparently
when I was in the
rearming.
army who'd like come and give us classes, and they'd be like,
The fuck is Cass rearming? We haven't called them on anything.
I know.
God damn it, Colin.
He was in the F sometime.
Can I stop lasing then until he's back online?
Yeah, stop blazing.
Is there a different way you want us to engage this target, or are we still just waiting on them?
Who are the retards on the island in front of us?
Bracken, I'm gonna have you wait for now on that laser gun. We're gonna
Copy.
move it a bit more.
Yeah, in there.
Hey guys,
Who? Where?
we have two teams, don't?
Yes, we do.
Two separate player groupings right in front of us, right? Our team.
Of friendlies?
Audible to our
Yeah.
How right in front of
The
us are
ones
they?
To the right in the bushes.
Oh, I see them.
There's that, and then to their right, the bigger tree.
Bracken, we also have
They're
a
also
possibility
not-
of artillery, so we'll probably end up using that in that.
Copy. Do I need a laze for that?
I think we'll just need a grid for that.
Southeast, kind of?
They might
I don't know.
have. They might have.
I might
just
just
moved
be
up some
fucking
armor.
smoking trees, dude.
Bracket.
Yeah.
Got any intel on any friendly
Be
vehicles?
advised.
Negative. No
call
intel on friendlies.
shortly.
I'll call it. I'll check again, but I'm pretty sure we don't have any support
Hey,
like that.
Yeah, we'll let
you know
Cass
that
know
one
if
guy
he-
you can see in the field?
Yeah.
That's just left of the red tree?
Yeah.
There's two more guys.
Oh, I
to his
see him, yeah.
left.
Did you read that, Sausage?
You can see them. They're both on like opposite sides of the
I'm
fence.
changing my marker to 3 times.
Cass lost his opportunity.
Say
Which my
again,
guess
Bears.
is there's probably 4.
Cass lost his opportunity. We're using artillery now.
Copy. I've got an accurate marker on that. On those enemies that I was lasing. Semi-accurate. Okay, that's not what I want.
Alright, we're just calling artillery now.
Which I'm sure there's more in town.
Yeah, I'm sure there are too, but those are the ones we can see.
I'm sure if you're using advanced movement, you can get on the roof of this building.
Yeah, I could, but that I don't want to be more exposed. Like, if that patrol comes back over there and they see me, then
Yeah,
I'm
they come
fucked.
up on the opposite side of the building. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this entire building's made of wood. This is not cover at all.
No, this is concealment.
Yep.
Barely.
It's enough that they can't see us through the small cracks as long as we don't show ourselves too much. I say as I'm out on the roof.
I mean, sure, but if these guys,
Oh, they're moving.
If these guys weren't more
As
than
if
half
though
retarded, they'd be able to
something
Bears, has your
happened.
team been spotted or fired?
That would be a no, and apparently we're not allowed to call artillery on a civilian target.
Copy. Hostiles are aggroed on something.
Yeah, they're most definitely
Alright.
good on something.
Cash is now available for tasking. Cash can engage
Just to
the
be
time
clear,
next in the town.
we can cast strike a civilian target, but not artillery strike the civilian target.
Yes, but we
Cool.
get chilling
Need
the
a
targets
laze?
out of the town.
Yeah, get some lays.
Alright, so you
Stand
want me
by.
to get
Yep.
User
calling
joined your channel.
cash
that's
from the
not
town
how
then?
ROE works.
Running
I-
down towards
yep.
this bracket,
User left your channel.
which we have friendlies right below
Yep.
them in this one.
Back? What are they doing?
Hey, just be Bears, just a heads up. The enemies I was lasing earlier have moved. They are now much closer to you.
Yeah, we see him.
They are pretty isolated. You could probably drop them and be fine.
I don't think anyone's on base carrying suppressors.
Why the hell doesn't everybody have a suppressor in their backpack?
You got the bushes there? On the
Okay,
left, the
let's
three,
try
three
to
times
check for
three.
it. I think my
4
entire
times,
team
4
has
times.
suppressors. Hold on, they're going back to where they were before. I could probably get a laze on them.
3 are
again.
back in the walls, 3 are in these
Personal
bushes
arsenals.
to the left.
Personal
They
arsenals
have
is
eyes on
secret.
friendlies.
Are you guys opening up? Bears,
We are
are you guys shooting?
engaged.
Copy.
We are engaged.
Yeah, I know you guys already are, but open fire.
Yep. Free to open fire.
Audible, definitely.
That man
Bracken,
does not
it'd
want
be
to die.
greatly appreciated if you can hit that ever before it comes fuck us up.
Brian, can you hit that Ifrit? Brian,
Okay,
climb up on the
Back
roof.
up. Back up.
You can just walk out there. Don't fall off.
Bears, can I call in? That's not it. Bears can't see that we started the attack.
That's not a fucking. Oh fuck.
That's not different.
That's not Ifrit. Brian, you gotta hit that.
We
Brian,
have
I need you to hit
friendlies
that.
down in bushes on the left.
Brian, I need you to hit that.
Bracken, can you please hit that armor?
We're working on it.
Let's get out of his way. Out of
It's
his way.
beaming our friendlies.
I told you I wanted to make him an Iowa bear.
Clear back blast.
I believe in you. You're clear.
Enough.
You should be anyway.
Bracken, put your fucking head down.
Hold on. He's moving again.
Brian! He's shooting our
He
friends.
just got hit.
He's repositioning. Don't worry about it.
He got hit again.
Something's lighting
They're taking
it up.
Tesla
Right.
over there. Not exact. It's that
Looking.
4-man patrol.
Scanning.
Wait, they're over to our right.
Ifrit's coming. Did you hit it?
Oh,
I
we're
got it.
taking,
Nice. Okay. Ifrit. There. Can you hit that too?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Fuck.
Clear.
Oh,
Bracket,
fuck,
be
he's
advised,
down,
if you're
he's
on the
down.
road north.
Copy. My AT's down.
Launcher.
Hold on.
Oh,
Come on. Interaction. Open inventory. Give me this. Take Maz. Fuck you, Ifrit. Clear my back blast.
another
Oh,
vehicle.
it just flipped
Another
to the air.
vehicle. Euro, big fucking truck thing.
I
North.
think the issue's been resolved. I'm just gonna hit it anyway.
Look, bracket.
Yep.
Look north. I saw a big
Bracket,
truck
do you
coming
read?
our way. On the road.
I copy.
Fall back.
Northwest.
Yellow's
Copy.
basically lost.
There he is.
Don't worry about us.
Oh,
That
And
hit.
you missed.
It's just
And
behind
you-
it.
you-
Oh,
you're
fuck.
me.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was clear.
Oh, you're good.
Well, that-
Hey,
like,
medic.
off to the left.
I fell. Yeah, fuck. Dolphin, help Brian.
Got it. No, it's not helping him.
I've got a minor injury on my arm somehow from falling off the second floor.
Sweet.
Blue team, we are falling back to the
4 times EKIA.
that small wall that we were holding earlier. We're gonna actually no, we're gonna hold here until yellow team can fall back. I'm fine.
Well, you fell on your arm.
Yeah, I fell on my arm somehow.
Fuck, retard.
Did we? Ah, fuck! I unloaded Brian's inventory when I did that. Shit.
I mean,
Nice.
if you need rockets, they're up there.
I know. I need to go get them.
Fuck me. You guys okay? Is he okay?
I'm fine. Is Brian? What's up with Brian?
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
But
I mean, he
went
did
out.
get shot by a tank. Like that's a big. It's a big. Yeah.
Enemy foot mobiles close. BTR west 285.
Copy.
Burned out BTR. It's not an actual enemy BTR. Swapping.
Oh, packs are a one-time use. Okay, well.
Did you only bring one?
No, I brought 6.
Okay.
By 6, I mean I just spawned them in my inventory.
Why can't I? Why can't I? Where are the? Why are these rockets not here for me?
Scroll with. Or press I.
What the fuck? My scope's fucked.
Yeah, I have. It's not here. They're not on the
Scope's
ground.
fucked.
They're not in his backpack either.
Trees on the edge of the swamp.
They've just. They don't exist.
They just entered swamp.
Copy.
Hey, medic,
Blue team, we're
medic,
falling back.
You find up here, retard?
Copy that. Falling back.
Who's that retard?
Orders from squad lead. We're pulling back to that little rock wall we were at earlier. Potentially further if needed.
Okay, scope's fixed again.
Can I have 1 second? I'm gonna kill the enemies that are chasing our friendlies out.
Copy. Yeah, blue team cover yellow as they're pulling out, but we are also sorry. Blue team cover yellow as they're pulling out, but we are also
Audible
pulling
north.
out. In pain, not major.
Bracket.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to borrow your medic in a minute once we regroup.
That's fine. I will meet you back at the trench that Rogue dug when we were initially scoping out the town.
Repeat. Water.
Fall back to the trench that Rogue dug when we were initially scoping out the town.
Roger, we're already heading there.
Blue team, let's go. We're pulling out. Pulling back.
I'm under fire. I can't move.
Copy. Tesla, try to suppress the enemy so you can get down, and then once he's
Copy.
down, both of you move.
What are your enemies, Kika?
The northwest in a field, and a couple directly north of me.
Copy.
Or not northwest.
Rockets.
Contact 300 meters, bearing 360.
There's a vehicle lighting up our building right now.
Yeah, we're being hit by a lot of rockets.
Pull back. Anybody copy?
Copy.
Yeah, copy.
Great, pull back.
I need 2 seconds. I need
Smoke
2
off your
seconds.
position and back up.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm in the top of the tower though.
They're still in the thing. They wanted. We're covering you as you pulled back, but they
Kiko, I have no eyes on those targets at this time.
Good. Fuck.
I think Sausage is dead.
Could be.
I'll try to reposition.
I'm gonna stay low until the smoke clears.
Yeah.
Kiki, where'd you come out at?
Oh, I know what's the problem. I'm firing fucking smokes.
I can't believe we got fucked over because someone decided to
Can't see
fucking
any of
tab
these
out.
That was
fuckers.
Unite.
I
Is
know.
that what happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tapped out to talk to somebody. When he tapped back in, he didn't hit the pause menu, so he shot.
That makes sense.
When we
Coming
literally
back.
had a discussion like right before we left about
Copy.
that, about how stupid it was. So I picked up 2 rockets and a launcher, so we still.
Gotcha. I've got an empty launcher, so.
Is Brian dead?
Brian's dead.
The fuck are these guys?
It was just a 6.
Kiku, you still up?
Roger.
Oh, you're right next to me. Okay.
We lost 3.
Is Sausage dead or MIA?
Oh, you fucker.
Depressing.
Nice.
Bears, what's the play here?
Oh,
Bears, what's the play here?
Fall back.
Everybody pull back.
Fall back, fall back.
Oh, I am hurt.
Yeah, same.
I'm dropping this launcher.
Get to the tree line. Got time out. Fucking bracket. Are you that bad? You walk?
No, I can
Okay,
move.
you guys see the tree line? One second,
Everybody
we've
fall
got
back to
someone
that
unaccounted for.
past tree line.
There's only 4 of us.
We've got someone unaccounted for.
Who?
I need emergency stitching or else I'm gonna bleed out.
I got him.
Tourniquet.
Really?
No, Dolphin
You guys
is
need to make
mandling somebody.
accountability checks before you fucking move. Because don't we have like fucking 6 guys MIA?
Okay, we can't all hide behind this one thing.
Yeah, Tesla, you're fine. We are
I'll
medicing.
just- here,
Dolphin,
I'll
who?
stand in this field
Dolphin, who are you
instead,
treating?
it'd be great.
Kiku.
Dolphin,
If he's bad,
What?
he's gonna have to
who are you treating?
Alright.
I'm not treating him, I just picked up Kiku.
How bad
Copy.
is he?
Tesla, cover.
Covering.
Okay, I'm good. I turned to get in my legs.
We need to keep moving.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. We're all good. We're all good. We're all combat. We're at least able to fall back. Come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Keep
was a lot of
falling
pain. All right, let's go.
Tesla, fall back.
Oh, we're falling back.
Yep,
further?
keep
Oh,
moving.
yeah. Don't shoot, just run.
Bracket deploys.
Yep. Smoke.
Okay, hold fire. Let's go. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna pump some
Tesla,
fucking blood
you're
into you.
good. I need you to build trenches.
I'm good enough.
Here, I'll dig you one and then I'll dig me one, okay?
I'm gonna dig a trench.
Bracket,
in
you're
front
on top of
I'm
a
gonna
trench,
dig a
watch
trench so
yourself.
we can engage across this
Excellent.
field.
All right, I'll move.
Alright. Make sure you're fine.
I'm good.
Is it right?
The bears.
Kiku, are you able to get eyes on that shooter?
I am fucked.
Copy. Never mind then. Unfuck yourself real quick and then get on it. Just whenever you can.
Trench one is up, moving.
If anything, if I didn't help Rogue, I would have been the only one to get out of there.
Oh, god damn it.
You fine?
I'm fine. That just was very close. A piece of shrapnel went right past my shoulder.
Alright. And my chest reopened.
Time for foxholes.
Stop treating yourself as a medic. Wow, this stitch is gonna take fucking forever.
Yeah, I got 3 wounds on my chest.
Bears, what's the play here?
It should not take that long.
The play right now is just make sure we don't bleed out.
Okay. How about long term? How are we getting out of here, or are we continuing our advance?
We're gonna have to continue the advance and taking the first objective. But honestly, I don't know how we're gonna do that right now. So
How about we just hit them with artillery?
we can't.
Why not?
The civilian target.
That's not how that works. We've been over this before. God damn it, Jake. How's Guido not yelling at him for this? By the way, I am bleeding again.
Yeah, Dolphin's almost done with me.
Okay. I mean, I'm not critical. Dolphin, deal with anybody who's like more likely to pass out in a minute, but when you can get to me.
Kiku.
Probably Kiku, yeah.
Bro, how mad are you?
I'm coming back.
Hello?
What am I hearing right now? Is that gunfire? What is happening?
Enemies on swamp line.
Tesla, are you stable?
Eyes. Firing. Yeah, I'm good.
Get on him. Awesome. You're great.
Bracken, I'm on my way back.
Copy. I'll try to mark our position on map for you.
10-4.
060067. Yeah, I don't know.
No, he's one of the dog people from the fake cop farm or GTA 5 thing. It sounds like they're trying to rush our right flank.
Hey, you're stitched up. Take your tourniquet back. Your fucking problem. Oh, you're like bleeding a lot. That's cool. You should stop doing that.
All right, I put a marker down on my position.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Can you do medical things?
No. I mean, I can medical things for you, but I can't stitch you.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need.
Yep.
All right, now 1 sec. I'm gonna stitch you up.
Okay.
And then after that, you need to take your tourniquets. So you might want to take them right now. Right back.
Broke. Good. Yeah. Alright, have you tourniqueted yourself at least?
I have
Yeah, right now.
People always ask me what it's based on. It's based on a true story.
Essentially.
Hey, Bears friendlies. Bracket, can you from your position look at the barn to our west? Do you see any hostiles?
Yeah, I see the barn. I don't see any hostiles.
He's laying down right to start the assault in front of that barn. Or is he dead? Friendly medics.
You had? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, he dead. Never mind. Thanks, Bracket.
I got you. Yeah, I see the body you're shooting at.
Rail to Eagle. Please start the assault for the Marines. We send the
235.
Require medical assistance.
Yeah, Tesla, just to be sure.
Thanks, man. What? I didn't hear the explosion though. Oh, there it is. Thanks.
So
Yeah.
He approximately died to an autocannon cell that I died to.
That's great. Hey, medic.
In the trees near the swamp, look west.
Hey, Unite, I need you to get on Dolphin as soon as you can.
Thank you, mate. Can you go to, go to him now? He needs to
Down.
stitch.
Good shooting.
No, but if you stitch him, it will have 2 medics working. Rogue is fine.
And I
Rogue
need
is
you to
stable.
pop one of my 1,000 mils of mil.
The bleeding stopped. You're just a little bit fucked up.
Can't see anything with this bush in my face. Your fucking pubic hair is too fucking big.
I was
Hey,
gonna
Dolphin?
sit, dog. I haven't trimmed in a while. I'm sorry. Quarantine got me.
Dolphin, can you give Rogue your stitches?
Bracket. Jake knows how the civilian targets work because he's played Call of Duty.
Yep.
I love Call of Duty.
Don't shoot the baby.
Yo,
That's the one I'm at.
give Rogue stitches.
Bears, don't shoot the goddamn
He
baby.
needs stitches now.
I'm gonna shoot the goddamn baby if it's got a gun, Bracket.
That's fair.
Baby with a gun.
Yeah.
I physically cannot aim my rifle.
That's not anything to do with your legs, but
I think it's
let me go ahead and take your tourniquets back. Put 1,000 mils of blood in the shoot.
I'm the green screen. I don't think I've ever lost as much blood as unconscious.
Oh, that's great.
Probably a lot.
Here's some more.
Bracket, where that second GL landed.
Wow, good sir.
Do you want me calling Cassie?
Yada yada.
Tilbury?
Look,
What's the distance on that one looks?
it's not how that.
Bears, that's about, I think it's like 150 or something like that. past that.
No, this is
Rail to Vulture.
Uh oh.
What's up?
I am out of GLs. I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe you shouldn't have just been-
I've got flares.
Cast is not an option.
I'm sure I've
There's
killed
just
at least a
like
couple people.
Oh,
I've got
yeah,
some
definitely,
smokes
sure.
left.
I don't know about that.
Hey, Bracket, guess what we don't have again? Cast.
What is Colin doing?
I don't know.
Copy. Well, I'm out of explosives. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some smoke. I've got a few smokes left. Let me see how many.
What kind?
Which grenades?
I have 2 white smoke rounds. Why do I have 5 green flares? I don't know. I've got 8 white flares. I've got 2 red
Bracket.
smokes and then 2 normal blue smoke grenades.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck face. So my
Yeah.
backpack.
Cool. This one. Cool.
Now, if you put extra,
Be advised, artillery's being called on the swamp.
no, I don't want them. I'm not PAing myself stuff in.
Okay,
Thanks,
Dave.
Delphin. I have PA loaded. I could just reload my kit, but I don't want to do that.
Hey, Bracket.
Yeah.
Should I try running to that hay bale?
Go back up the hill and go around the trees. Yes.
Gotcha.
057
Bears, just a heads up, I'm sending Kiku to an alternate position to our south, close by, but just to get a different angle.
Taking rocket fire.
Make sure
or
he's
some
not near the swamp.
Orders.
He's not. He's going back and around.
Definitely
It's the
rocket.
big hay bale to our direct
Yeah,
south.
rocket.
Yeah,
Or not
it was
hay
a
bale, the
mortar,
big
you
hay,
know.
hay pile.
Alright, sick.
Alright.
Yeah, mortars, whistle, rockets, whoosh.
Yeah.
Which one of you is breathing like an asthmatic back here?
Probably the asthmatic.
What do you want?
High explosive HE.
I can mark it with smoke grenades. Sausage.
no, we already got recruited.
I can put a red smoke out there to indicate.
Yeah, fine. Put a red smoke out there. Bro.
Yes.
What's RD?
Last warning, artillery in the swamp, 200 meters away. Danger close.
Kiku, just a heads up, we're calling in artillery into the swamp. Where the enemies were. You should be fine where you are.
Where the fuck you shooting?
Roger.
That's an excellent question. I don't fucking know. How did it end up over there? Look to our left. Look way to our left. I think it bounced off the trench in
Do
front.
you see the red smoke?
Yeah, that's not an accurate smoke. I'm gonna fire another one.
Roger.
I think it bounced. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how that smoke did that. The second one is good. The second smoke should be good. That's what happens when somebody tabs into a video game that makes you shoot when you tab back in.
Oh, okay. 15 seconds to splash.
All friendlies take cover. All friendlies take cover. All friendlies down.
15
All
seconds to
friendlies
splash.
down.
Keep your heads down.
That's our Marines. That's KTSW Armies reporters have actually been tilted.
Alright, Breck, I think the artillery barrage is done.
Contact on the yellow smoke.
Alright, I think that was it. We're gonna have to split it. I said earlier, go to Hill 311.
Bracket.
Yeah.
We're gonna move both teams to the southwest at Hill 361.
Copy.
We've already got sort of a route drawn for it, so. You guys ready to move?
Still kind of lonely back here, Bracket.
Yep. Hey Kiku, just a heads up, we're moving to Hill 361 to the southwest. Our team's probably gonna take a wider arc than Bears' team because they've drawn it very close. Bears, just a heads up, my team's gonna take a wider arc than your team, just based on your line at least.
Well, yeah, but it was like drawn before.
Still bleeding.
What's up?
You're fine. I thought you were still bleeding there for a second, but
Oh no, I'm fine. My medic got to me. Bears, I'm gonna grab my team. We're gonna move. Blue team on me. Except for Kiku, so we are.
Over this radio.
Blue team stay there. Or Kiku stay there. Blue team come to me. I just want to make sure we're all on me.
Shit.
Tesla Dolphin, move towards my position. Okay.
Yep, on you.
That blue line on the map, we're gonna follow that and go around to Hill 361. I don't know where Bears is taking his team, but we're all gonna rally there around that RP. See the blue line on the map heading to the RP on top of Hill 361?
Do we continue to suppress?
We're following that.
Remain unsuppressed.
Negative. We're gonna go back around this tree line behind us here. We're just gonna hold that tree line and go around to the hill. All right, let's go. Bears, we're moving.
Yeah.
Roger, we'll be behind you.
Dolphin, go a little bit to your left, so you're not in the fucking open.
Man!
Kika, we're moving now. We're gonna come around behind your position in a second.
Just as a warning, I believe the hill that you guys are coming on, we did see enemies come down from that hill.
Bracket, the last thing I heard
Copy,
was
we'll have
give
to
me a
push up and
fucking
take it
rocket
then.
launcher.
Yeah, well, you went down, and I just went and took your rocket launcher, fired one shot, missed by like a foot, but it should, like, given the vehicle I was shooting at, it probably should have damaged it or at least popped its tires in the back, but it didn't. And then I couldn't grab the rest of your rockets because they glitched out. Ah, fuck, is Kiku down?
I was hoping to hear someone.
Is he down?
Brian.
No.
This game's
Okay.
broken and you've been
He's
hacked.
just.
Appreciate it.
I'm not gonna
Bracket, what's
screenshot
wrong
it.
with
I'm just.
Oh, I know
yeah.
what I'm doing. I'm doing it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
It's because I can use my scope and shoot through this.
Oh, well, okay then.
Don't tell Bracket.
What do you mean don't tell Bracket?
Joking.
It's fine.
What do you
We're
guys
just
know?
doing some quick medical stuff here. If you need medical stuff,
We're good.
here's the place to do it. Good cover. Let me know as soon as I'm packed. Let me know, and then I will. We can get moving.
Are bears moving
you're good, dude.
through the north?
The
Is
Bears
this one moving through the north?
Bears is right behind us right now. His team.
Okay, there's a guy to the north of the barn.
Oh, like a friendly?
No.
Medic!
Gotcha.
What?
Where?
No.
Can you shift tilde?
He's right there, right in the tree line, moving
Yeah,
right to
Dolphin
left in the
wants me
tree
to
line.
beat you up, buddy.
Yeah, he's
Gotcha.
walking up on the barn right about.
We'll deal with it
He's
later.
past
Let's
the
go.
barn?
It's
In
fine.
the
We're gonna get
trees.
going.
It's been
In
packed.
the army they call it battle buddies, ironically.
All right, let's go. We're moving. Come on, Blue
So,
team.
Use the
Bracky,
pack,
it
not
looks
mine.
like the Marines are having an issue. We gotta go to Alpha.
Okay, we can move.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go battle buddy.
Go, Kiku.
What do you mean we gotta go to Alpha? Alpha is the objective we're currently engaging.
I wanted us to go to Bravo. I was gonna leave it to Marines to handle the rest of Alpha because it looked like it was mostly clear.
Wait, so we're moving to Bravo then?
Hey, Bracket,
No,
do you want me
I'm
moving
moving
with you?
Okay. Yeah. Move with us. Okay.
have your
Aren't
team
we
take the
already
hill, my
going
team's
to
gonna get
Alpha?
the road.
What do you mean? We're already moving on
One
Alpha.
second.
Yep. Just ignore it. Your team's gonna take the hill. My team's gonna take the road. Okay.
Copy.
I can see a bunch of enemies right here.
Copy. Just keep moving. We're gonna go take that hill and then push in from there. Bears' team is gonna push in along the road.
Give me 1 second. I've dropped like 6 guys just now.
That's good. I want you to get moving right now.
Roger.
But I just remember, there's friendly Marines in that town. There's friendly AIs.
Copy. Keep an eye out for friendly Marines in the town. Marines have pushed in from the south of the town we've been attacking while we were being engaged on the hill there. I'm noticing the difference here. Blue team has moved behind the hill where they're in cover, and yellow team decided to skyline across the top of it under fire.
Yes. They're doing full army, so don't worry about it.
Yep.
Definitely army, definitely motivated, definitely gay.
Yep. Then there's just the Air Force who just groan as they stand up from their comfy office chairs. Just
Yeah, as their entire body cracks.
Yep.
Where's the rest of our fucking fire tonight?
I don't know. I drew the line a little long. They're right behind us. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Shots left.
That's to our 12.
I don't have eyes on anything.
It's definitely to the fucking 12.
Blue, let me know when you guys are in position.
Copy. We're cutting short the route that I drew out, but we're still not quite there yet. Ooh, whoa. Sausage, are the Marines already in the town, or are they advancing on it?
As far as I'm aware, they're in the town already, and they're taking heavy casualties.
Copy. Alright, just to reiterate, guys, the Marines have already pushed into the town, so PID targets as we move in. The Marines have taken heavy casualties, so we're trying to move in quickly to support them.
Are you in position yet, Bracket?
Negative, we're coming up the back of the hill right now.
Alright, let us know, we're on standby.
Copy, I will let you guys know when we're there.
Bracky, you ready?
I was told you guys were on standby and that I would notify you when we were in position, but we are just about at the RP.
Alright. Well, yellow's ready to move in, just let me know.
Noted.
I just lost 2 of my guys.
To what? Do you need help?
A grenade.
How close
Not a
are you that
frag.
you got hit by a frag?
Not a frag.
Enemy GL.
Copy. Do you need medical assistance?
Our medic's still ups, but we are all getting hit by it.
Gotcha.
Because no one's
Take
spacing.
cover, we're almost in position. Alright, yellow team's taking fire. We're gonna move through this tree line and push in.
Roger.
Hey, we are pretty much ready to go. If you guys are able to push in and are going to, go ahead. If not, we're gonna start engaging as soon as we have eyes on contacts.
We are not able to push in at the moment.
Copy, do you want us to hold or do you want us to keep advancing?
I'm gonna leave that to you.
Copy.
I would prefer if you moved in though.
Copy. Blue, we're gonna hold here until yellow is good to go. And by here, I just mean as soon as we find a good position to take shots into the town, we're gonna stop and engage.
Contact Orchard, left.
Copy, open up on me.
Multiple.
You are free to fire on anything you PID is hostile.
Oh, sweet.
Copy.
I don't see anything.
To the right of the shack. Or
Oh.
to the left now, I guess.
Wish I had,
Oh, no, to the right.
I don't see them, but there's tall grass. I'm just gonna keep my head down.
One down.
Beers, we've started engaging targets in the orchard to our northwest.
I will shoot. Oh god, I'm gonna shoot.
Bears, how copy?
Repeat.
I just asked if you could hear me, but we've started engaging contacts in the orchard to the northwest.
This position.
Alright, be advised, my team's basically about to die.
Copy, do you need assistance?
You can try.
Where are you exactly?
Everyone else is bleeding out around me.
I don't care. I don't care what how you are. Mark your mark your position on map, and we will move you.
No, I don't care how you are.
Blue circle.
Yeah.
Double blue circle.
Blue team, we are moving to the double blue circle on the map to support yellow team. They've taken heavy fire.
Cool, that doesn't mean anything. Go forward. Following you.
Fuck you, bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Hostiles to the right.
Engage any targets as we're moving. Tesla, try to suppress as we're walking.
Isn't that a Marine?
Try not to shoot the Marines.
You shooting at us, so I'm assuming not.
These are dead Marines here.
He's on our side of the road, shooting at us. He's the one that threw the smoke.
Billy Joel, are you okay? Yeah, we've got wounded Marines on our position. Bears, we are just ahead of you guys. We have wounded Marines on this position.
Keep going.
Oh, there's so many dead Marines here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, friendlies are behind us.
How much we can do?
Fuck. Oh, that's not fair to Unite. He's in a shit situation.
Let's go, boys.
Dolphin, you're getting some compliments from the RTO.
Oh, nice.
Bears, I have no idea where you guys are. We're just wandering in this field. Your marker is not accurate. Hold on. Bears, you copy? Yep.
Bracket northeast, they're right here.
Gotcha. Fuck. Bears.
Fuck up somewhere.
Bears, you copy? Can you hear me? Who's this?
They're in the swamp. The enemy's hostiles.
Bears is dead. Bears is dead. Is there anybody here who's alive?
Moss is alive.
Copy. Grab him. We're moving back to the position where we found the Marines. There's better cover there. We gotta get out of these trees.
Just got hit by. Oh fuck! Yeah, we gotta go.
Let's go. Blue team, move. Grab Moss if you can, and then we gotta go.
Hey, someone grab Unite. He's alive as well.
Dolphin, if you could, that'd be great.
I'm already grabbing Bears.
Copy. No, Bears is dead. Leave him.
What do you mean he's dead?
He's dead. I took his dog tags. You don't get to take dog tags when people aren't dead.
Dude,
right?
he's fucking like alive.
Never mind. Take him.
Who's the other guy down there?
Unite.
Yeah, no, he's fine. I'm fucking carrying him, dude.
He is? Okay, I took his tags because it said he was dead for me. But, you know, you have medical stuff, so it would tell you what's going on. Now, take him to the position where the Marines are. There's better cover up there.
He has lost a fatal amount of blood.
Okay, then do what you can
Give
now.
him CPR.
Keek, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's go. Both of you down there. Let's go. Move towards the position where we saw those Marines.
I'll go Unite.
Stop bleeding. Nice.
Oh, now Colin flies over.
Tell Colin you can suck my cock.
I don't have the radio. No, pick him up. Let's go. We're moving. Fuck.
Holy shit. Something close.
Fuck.
Ifrit on the road.
When I
at
say
the
we're
Marine
moving, we
position.
need to move. Stop dropping them on the ground.
Guys? Is anyone up?
That's annoying.
Well,
Just
they
throw more
got what
bodies
this time
at
because last time you distracted
Oh,
all
I've been
and you
teleported.
killed them. This time the Marines had to kill everything because you didn't really help them that much.
Have we
in the
failed?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's me. It's me.
Alright, I'm gonna go let off some steam. Be right back.
Alright.
Colin, you can land. We're gonna call it for tonight.
Oh, that's fucking cringe.
Why
So
is that cringe, Dolphin?
That's cringe because now there's nothing to do.
Alright, I feel better.
We're going for an
Also-
hour and a
also,
half.
by the way,
I'm gonna
yeah,
end the
you
call.
can call casting on this town, but not artillery. That's not how ROE, Jake. That's not how it works. That's not how ROE
What do you mean?
works. Rules of engagement. If you can use cast on a town, you can use artillery.
No,
Those are both fucking
so
support by fire.
before you say that, you should probably. I don't know if you know this, but you were Colin was only allowed to use Gatling gun fire in the town because it's more precise. Due to the OPness of the AI, I gave strict permission this operation to use the Yamad in the town because I knew you'd probably need it. You weren't allowed to. You wasn't allowed to use any other ordinance in the town.
Alright.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you for a fact though, that as far as rules of engagement and the laws of war go, that's not how that works.
Obviously not, but this is in real life. It's online. I wanted to try and give you a leg up on the AI by calling in that.
It would help if Colin wasn't at base every time we called in Cass.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate.
Every single time. Oh, I'm rearming.
This is why I didn't want him engaging targets without our permission, TSW, because this.
If he's supporting us, then he should be able to support us. But if he's just there doing stuff, that's fine. But we were under the impression that we had him.
right now. Can we hold off on this for a second? I'm deaf right now.
Sure.
Alright.
Let's just go back in as the Marines.
Can everyone line up on this wall?
Make this
I
quick.
can hear you over the
You know
sound of
what,
the
fuck
crayons
this.
I'm munching on.
Graham.
There we go. Okay, now I can hear you.
The fuck
Need
is
to
Colin?
tutor someone. Are we doing debrief?
Yeah.
Wow,
doing debrief.
that's the first time
Cool.
he's landed
I'll listen
a
while I
plane
do my
without
work.
blowing it up today.
Yeah, Colin was not on game today. We
He
don't
has
really know.
crashed so many planes. Like
He
the
kind
amount
of- I
times
think-
he'd come back to me.
I
and
think
say,
he may have
"I blew
lost
up
half
another
of our
plane."
air assets today.
We lost, let's see, 1, 2. We have lost 2 planes so far.
Yeah,
and
so a
all
quarter-
of my little birds.
Oh, yeah.
Did he
You
crash
watched that, like,
into your little
He
birds?
crashed into all of my little birds.
Hello?
Wow.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Anyway, someone was complaining about something, and we'll come back to that later. I want to go through debrief. Bears will go through debrief. We're gonna save all questions, concerns, comments for after, so people who have to go can go. Quickly before anyone leaves.
Okay.
I want to just go on yelling. I want to do. There's a couple announcements. So this Sunday at 1 o'clock Central Time, and the announcement will go out after, and then the mod list will come out officially either tomorrow or Friday. We're going to be doing. I'm doing a one-off Fallout lore, world type thing. And it's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be early in the day, probably around lunchtime CST, so 1 o'clock. So those European friends
yes, 1
here,
o'clock, the universal lunchtime.
If there's anyone here, yeah, there you, Connor. Yeah, so y'all can come to that. Hope to see you all there. I think it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna be NCR. We're gonna get Spurs, and they're gonna jangle a lot. So
Could we
I hope to see you all
maybe
there.
have our RTO not shooting his gun on the rooftop while we're giving debrief?
That'd be fantastic.
Don't be a killjoy.
And then
something.
then the second announcement is so we got Spec Ops. Well, one mini Spec Ops thing coming up soon, which was supposed to actually come off of today, but you didn't actually find what you needed to find. So that's gonna be interesting how that works out. But that will be on an unannounced date, so stick with that. You'll be more informed on that later. Third announcement. So we're kind of nearing the end of what could possibly be the 2035 campaign. We've probably got 2 more ops, maybe now 3, because we have to finish what we didn't do today. So there's going to be 3 more ops in this map. And then we'll switch to something else. Now, I'll put out a poll after the op tonight, whether we'll either continue this campaign and this time frame probably for one more map, probably for another month and a half ish, maybe a month, or we'll move on to the next completely different thing. And when I say completely different, it is very different, and we've got some really
there's a stark contrast between what we're doing now and what we will be doing later.
Now, just because we're leaving 2035 does not mean that we won't touch it again. There is a lot of things I want to fill out in my universe that we won't be able to get to, even if we do extend for another month. But I would like to have another month just to kind of flesh things out and kind of see this campaign through. Because obviously we can't win the war in 2 ops, so we just kind of have to leave the war open-ended, as it were. Maybe we come back to it maybe next year or
just
something
like
like
the Clone Wars episodes, they're kind of all out of order.
Yeah, they're kind of all out of order. And now we have to get bought by a different company and then wait for like 5 years, and then we'll finish this war. That's what we're gonna do. Anyway, I think that's everything. So watch out for that. Watch out for that poll after the op. Everyone remember that Collins op is next week on Tuesday, and we got my follow up on Sunday, and then my regular op once again, as it is always, on Wednesdays, 7 CST. Thank you all for coming. I know today is tough, just like it's been with the new AI, but I promise you, we will suffer through this together, and we will
figure it out.
Become better Arma 3 players by the end of it, because I really think this AI is exactly what this community needed in terms of like freshening things up. And I think it's really interesting to see y'all engage with them and find out new tactics that work. So yeah, you're all dismissed. We'll go over debrief.
Do we want
later.
to actually do debrief? Wait, we're not actually doing debrief.
No, because we're going to do brief, but certain people have to leave immediately afterwards. So I just want to get the announcement out of the way.
Okay.
Those who need to leave can leave.
If Blue Team is able to stick around for just a moment, I have
channel.
like a note
Fuck you, Bears.
for Blue Team.
All right, so Bears,
Are you fucking serious, Colin?
Bears, you're gonna love this video when I eventually upload it.
Wow, why?
Well, you'll have to watch it to find out.
There's gonna be a lot of fuck you bears.
There's a lot of fuck you bears.
Okay.
Blue Team, I thought you guys did an outstanding job, except for like literally one thing was right at the end there when I said pick them up and run them back to the building so we had better cover, and we just kind of walked them 30 feet into other trees and dropped them again.
Yeah, I noticed that. I tried picking up bears. The second I tried picking up bears, I got shot in the back.
Yeah, I don't know what it was that shot us because I literally couldn't see it.
Can we talk about how you didn't actually check SL for life signs? Just took his
I
dog
walked
tags
up
and
to
left
him,
them
checked
there
him
to
for
die?
life signs. I got nothing, and then
No,
saw
you
that.
did not.
Yes, I did.
You
Yes,
said
I
he was
did.
dead. I picked him up. He was fine.
Well, listen, he wasn't fine when I looked at him. But you have medic powers, so you can actually see like if they have a response. I just see no response or response, and I saw no response, and then I could take his
tags.
tags.
On his body and saw he was in a pose.
All right. Let's get to the debrief.
Doesn't matter.
All
Yeah.
right.
Bears.
So
You, Jake.
we landed at OP Striker. We
Good
grabbed
reputation.
2 vehicles, and then we headed to RP Snow. Dismounted there, I believe. And then we headed north of Starry Harbor.
Alright, I'm back.
And then went from the west of Cabanino, right next to the swamp. We started moving through the swamp. I had blue team take the cathedral right in the middle to provide fire support for yellow team while they moved up and got in a position to call in artillery / CAS and then move in. The plan was blue cover yellow, yellow move in, shotgun off. What actually happened, blue went in the cathedral, yellow went around, debated whether we
Blue
should head to the hill or not.
did outstanding recon from the cathedral. Let's call
Debated
it as
whether
it
we
was.
should go to the hill or not. Decided not to because I figured the reeds would give good cover, which it did. Then we called in CAS. Wasn't there, rearming. So I was like, oh, cool. CAS ain't responding. So let's get artillery. Oh, can't use that. Civilian location. Can't use that. Okay. Oh, CAS there. Oh, cool. Let's call in CAS. Oh, Unite shot his gun without a suppressor. Oh boy, every enemy in the town is now alerted.
You didn't tell us to get suppressors, so.
You should always have a suppressor on you.
Always.
I sent Sausage to run away. I don't know what happened to him.
That was a long time ago.
I helped.
You've been told otherwise since
I'm
then.
gonna be honest, this op was almost entirely just logistical failure.
Anyway, carry on, Bears.
I don't know what
We
those
leave.
words mean.
We regroup with blue team. Blue team lost their AT.
Immediately.
Immediately.
He did a great job until he took a round right through the chest and died almost instantly. I watched the tracer just go straight through him. It was great.
We stopped right about here. We were gonna hold this position, right? And then, what did you know? A fucking rocket came in, and we were like, fuck this. We moved back across the open field into the next tree line, and then we held it there. And then we kept getting hit by GL fire, but we somehow survived.
It's because of my outstanding return GL fire.
Yes,
I definitely
thank you,
killed at
Bracket.
least a person who may have already been dead.
I saw that. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Someone's wasting all their GL.
I wasted all of them, and then by the time I actually saw targets, I was like, yes, that was a flare.
So then we held the position, waited for our reinforcements, and we made ourselves up in the meantime. I don't know how none of us bled out during that, but we somehow managed. And then we decided, hey, let's assault from the road and from the hill. So we did that. We got to about the blue circle, yellow team did, while blue team was moving along the blue line to get to the RP. And then yellow team stopped, waiting for blue to get in position. And then what did you know? 3 GLs knocked out the entirety of yellow team because when the first one hit, they decided, hey, let's stay next to each other because that's a good idea.
Blue team has a question for yellow team. Why did you choose to take the trees when you could have taken the buildings?
I didn't see no buildings.
You have them. What? They're on the map, right next to you, 100 meters away.
It's fine. But
Fuck you,
to be
Bear. I thought it was at least
to be
at
fair, I
100.
didn't really say anything about
They're
spreading.
about 150 or so.
I will take the blame on that one. And then blue team came to get us, right?
You were all unconscious when I got there. It took me 1 minute to run to you, and you were all unconscious by the time I got there.
The effort rolled down the road, and then gathered the team. Here we are now.
Okay, so couple things. Blue team, outstanding job today. Y'all were really good.
That shit was so fun.
It was.
What I noticed, which I think
was all Brian.
SL should take into account, is that the AI are really good at counterattacking through trees and cover.
Yeah, why do you think I retreated us that?
Where you? Yeah. So Bears, when you retreated into the across, you stopped in the middle of the field, which I was like, okay, well that's not gonna go well.
We all had the medic. We were all bleeding out. Like 3 of us stopped on the same hay bale because we were just violently bleeding out.
So I let that one slide. But then you had the trench god haven thing, which Bracket I assume was your idea, was it?
No, it was Rogue started digging a trench, Tesla started digging a trench, and I started digging a trench, all at the same time.
Yes,
we were all on the same page.
Me and Guido were just like, thank God they're building the long trenches this time as opposed to the
Rather
short ones.
than hiding behind one short trench.
Yeah.
The entire fire team hiding behind one. But guys,
Did
that
that happen?
Awesome. You were
Yes,
turning
that
fire
the whole
across
squad
that
hid
field.
behind one small trench, and they got grenaded to
It was so
fucking
bad.
hell.
Wait, was this op or was this some other op?
No, the last
Gotcha. Yeah, no, the 3 of us all started digging trenches like in good spots at the same time
Yeah,
without
and you had,
coordinating.
like, double layers, so if you had to fall back, you could.
No,
It was
you
perfect.
can
Like
thank Rogue for that.
more of that.
Yeah,
more
Rogue
of
did
that,
the
guys,
layering.
'cause that worked,
I dug the
because
foxholes.
You wiped out the entire you wiped out the entire aggravated side of the CSAT. There was another assault squad further back that was waiting for the Marines, but you did you killed most of them.
Yeah.
In that initial when you fall back. So squad leads and squad leads, remember that for future engagements. If you can draw them out in an open field, they can't really do anything. So remember that.
That wasn't a second layer for falling back. That was you have to be a lot more accurate with explosives to land them in our trench than just behind it. So I put the second one back there to
very good idea.
Not get blown up from behind.
And then, so Bears, good job ordering your men to do that. Great job. That was a good idea.
I told him to dig trenches. That's all I did.
Yeah, but we were already on it.
Tell them to retreat
Me, Tesla, and Rogue were already doing it. The retreat order was good. That was all Bears.
Okay, well then good job.
Because we weren't gonna be able to hold. Because when that rocket came in, when it was just like the 6 of us, I was like, okay, this ain't gonna fucking hold. We need to fall back more.
You guys like my armored APC that I just kept charging closer and closer to you guys?
Was that the Gorgon or Ifrit?
That was the Gorgon. Where I just ran it on top of you.
I'm pretty sure that's what killed Connor.
So I had Brian trying to hit it, and it was like it just kept moving a little bit, so he had to like move out more around the building, and then he hits it once, and then another vehicle rolls up, and he just gets shot with I saw 3 massive tracers just go straight through him, and then he dropped and was dead instantly.
Yeah, you know something bad about that, Guido? I was gonna take out that Gorgon. I literally was locked onto it, and it fired, and a piece of shrapnel hit me in the head.
Bro got knocked the hell out.
That's life.
I managed to get him back up because of that, though. So.
Okay, so I got another thing. So then when you were tasked to take the town, and you kind of circled around. Good move. I would have come in from that direction initially.
That was my idea to do that initially too.
Because that hill that the blue team was holding at had excellent field of view across the whole town.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was not excellent. It was a little too gradual.
Okay, well you killed.
Hon, here's
good...
where it's excellent is because you're right in between both objectives.
Oh yeah,
So
it was a good spot for that.
If reinforcements are coming in.
Yeah.
So strategically, it's a good hill.
But yeah, we were able to move along this tree line here, and then from about this spot, we were able to engage targets that were in the
what happened
orchard.
That screwed you all over. So this is why, and this is kind of unlucky.
Why is Dylan Thompson here? Okay.
So basically what happened is that
you are correct.
Just before you moved,
who shot them?
To the RP and you split up, a assault
bears.
squad of CSAT was sent to flank you because you were facing away from you were facing like.
Guys, can we hold it together for a few more minutes while we debrief? Dolphin, put both guns away.
So basically, what happened was you were facing towards the town, yeah? So, CSAT thought, hey, we can just flank them. So with an assault squad, they were trying to come up behind you from the back of the woods.
Oh, in the orchard?
But they couldn't get there fast enough, so by the time that you swinged around, and more reinforcements came from the west to reinforce the assault the Marines had, you kind of got caught in a pincer, well, blue team, what, yellow team was it?
Yeah, yellow team was the ones who were down here.
Yellow team kind of got caught between the guys coming from the swamp that were meant to flank you initially, as well as the guys who were pushing through the center of the town. The Marines kind of went in hoping that you were going to engage more of them, and you weren't really there, and it wasn't really your fault because you couldn't really see anything.
Nor could we do anything.
But if we had come back in through the swamp, or even like to the north, we probably could have helped the Marines who were coming in from over here.
The objective to hold and secure the town, which I apologize if that wasn't obvious to you, but
I
you
thought
were
we
supposed.
Like enough of them to where like the Marines would be fine.
No, you have to help the AI like you did last time. The AI can't do it on their own. Like the whole point of these ops is that the AI can't do it on their own, and you have to help them.
I didn't realize that the Marines were pushing in as we were going around, because we were just going around behind the Marines and then leaving them on their own. If I had known otherwise, I might have suggested we go around to the north and come in from the other road and then push in with the Marines on the east side.
And then so yeah, and then you kind of got caught between them, and the Marines got wiped out. They had the same numbers as they did last time, but the difference between this time and last time is that last time you distracted most of CSAT and the APCs and 90% of the garrison at that town. So by the time that the Marines pushed in, you'd either killed all of them or they were all up the hill for the Marines just to openly fire on from cover. So that was the main difference. So we're just gonna have to learn to work with the AI and both the enemy and from the AI. So that's
we're
gonna have to learn with.
I feel like the Marines are just bad at their job.
Well,
there are Marines.
Well,
and we ran out of crayons
here's
last
the
time.
situation, Bears. How about I walk you into a town where you're expected most
You guys
of
are all
the
impotent. Have a good
User disconnected from your channel.
In a fight or dead. And then you walk in and they are full force blaring rounds into your face.
So the Marines kind of expected us to do our job.
Yeah.
Bears.
Well, I also expected Cass to do his job.
That's fair. Colin shouldn't have been just sitting at base every time we needed him.
If anyone could shut up for a second so I can explain what happened. So the ROE, which I made clear to Colin, and if he didn't understand it, that's his problem, because I went over with him again, and he told me he understood. So basically, he could only use gun runs in towns. That's the only munitions he could use in that town.
Okay.
Now, realistically, that doesn't make any sense. But I made an exception for this time because I know how hard the AI is. So I thought this will give them a leg up in the towns if they need it.
Right.
I said use it sparingly. We're trying to minimize civilian casualties.
Right.
Now, and I said, Colin, you can blow up anything else outside of the town, laser des or by yourself. It's up to you. Which he kind of did, not very effectively, because that Ifrit that rolled up on you, we'll get to that in a second.
I never heard him either. He was just like, oh, he's rearming. I'm like, he was shooting things?
So originally he was taking out the anti-air, which he did to some success.
Sausage, mute yourself.
He got shot down a couple times in the process of that.
I didn't know he was getting shot down.
Yeah, I didn't even know Colin was engaging things. Like, everything was quiet, and then it was just Colin's back at base because he's out of ammo and rearming and everything. It's like Colin was out here doing anything?
Yeah, he was...
So he would... Sorry, go to
Yeah, he was taking out the anti-air. He either got wounded or something. He crashed on landing a couple times.
Both times he forgot to put his landing gear down.
Is that actually what it was?
Rammed,
Yeah.
Colin.
Rammed into the runway.
Colin,
you
and it's not the landing. It's not the landing strip because I've landed on this thing and it's fine. It's Colin, not the landing.
Well,
runway.
I could probably
literally
successfully
didn't
land
put
down
down
here.
the landing gear. Like,
Anyway.
I looked at the plane.
And I've never landed a plane.
So then there was the problem with him rearming every time you needed him, and then you did call an artillery on a town, which I've already explained why that doesn't really that can't work.
And
Because,
I'm sure Dolph can explain why that's fine to do though.
well, no, because
I mean, Rogue could explain it. He's done it before.
Look, the point is,
Guido could explain it.
in
I could
Arma
explain
3,
it.
and I'm talking now. This is where we can't be all milsimmy, unfortunately. The Gowron is a lot more accurate, like a hell of a lot more accurate, especially when Colin's using it, than the artillery fire. Like you called it all in that swamp. You saw how inaccurate that was. The radius was literally the entire swamp.
I mean, you get to set that when you call in the artillery fire mission.
No, it's actual artillery that we fire from base.
Yes.
I jump into our.
Oh, you actually sit in it and fire it. Okay.
Yeah, so we don't use fire supports anymore. We don't use that.
Okay, I mean, I know you can like spawn in actual units and then tell them to fire on an area.
No, we're doing realism.
It's more fun when I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I get to watch it go boom.
They're up on that hill over there.
Cool.
Somewhere. So they get called in, and so that's Steel Rain.
That's me. Hi.
I made the call to start using that is because it's more accurate to what artillery would actually be rather than the Zeus place artillery, which can be very biased, even if I can try and be unbiased as much as possible.
Well, no, you call in like there's a middle ground. There's also the artillery fire mission where you place units and then you put a target on the ground and you tell them to fire on the target.
But with Vicom they start firing on stuff that I don't want them to fire on.
Ah.
So this way only Guido can do it, and this way there's interaction between you and Guido, and it's good stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Not that there is interaction.
Not because you can't hear him, but theoretically there would be interaction when you're closer. So that's why we can't call in the town, and Dolphin can go fuck himself because this isn't real life. So, moving on from that. Is there anything else I missed that people have
the Ifrit that wiped you guys out.
Oh, yes. Okay,
yeah,
so
that one.
I saw a lot of you, the majority of you, either carrying a dead body, which is okay, and the rest of you just staring at a body on the ground. Like, security should always be pulled.
So here's my perspective as the fire team leader. I had Tesla was holding security. I had the other 3 members of my fire team carrying a body, and then I was lobbing smokes out in the direction we were taking fire from. I turn around, I see 3 dead bodies or dying bodies on the ground with the guys who were carrying them looking at them. And then immediately 2 of those guys get dropped by massive fire from up the hill. I move to a tree, I can't see anything, and then I die from something I didn't see. Which if it was an Ifrit, it should have been like right in front of me, I should have seen it. But I could not see it. But yeah, I didn't want us to be there anyway. I wanted them to pick up the bodies and move to the buildings, and then they dropped them all behind me, which was my only critique of Blue Team. It was the only time we fucked up, and by we I mean not me.
So,
and Tesla, not Tesla either.
Now, and it's actually kind of interesting, and this is why I like Arma so much. It was a string of bad calls by both the ground team.
Did I say that?
Well, no,
that must have been Moss. No, I'm kidding. I'm just fucking you guys.
Because the squad leader has to take responsibility.
I know. But I want to describe this chain of events here, and it's very interesting, or at least in my opinion. So we had Bears who decided to set up in that position, right? Then we had the bad decision of him again for not making his men do decent spacing. Then we have the interesting call of Bracket's men dropping it, which is, as Bracket said, dropping the people, which is, as Bracket described, the one critique of Blue Team. And then we had, and actually I think it was it. There might have been a couple of small things, but that was mainly it. Now, on the other side of that,
Bears could have asked for help sooner.
2 Ifrits were coming in. The 2 Ifrits were coming in from the west to the town of Cabanino. These were the reinforcements that CSAT had sent reinforce the town because they realized that both the 82nd and Marines were assaulting them. So they're like, oh shit, better send reinforcements. So, if you all look at your maps, somewhere between Vybor and Cabanino.
Yep.
Which I will. Colin spotted these two, these two Ifrits driving. For some reason unbeknownst to me, he decided to gal run them, and not use AGMs or GPUs, which he had.
I mean, that should have been more than enough to rip them to pieces.
He never even reported that to us.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he told us.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, I didn't.
He said it over long range.
Yep.
And he asked for confirmation of what they are, and I said, well, if they're Ifrits and they're enemy, you can take them out. So that's a communication error on that one. But he did call them out, and there was no response from ground team, so I said, if they're enemy, you can take them out. Colin then decided to use the Gao run. He missed his first one. He came around again for the second run. He killed the second one, but not the first one, which he was originally aiming at. I wish he could confirm that, but I think that's what he was doing. And then the Ifrit that the first one went to town and killed all of you. So it really is a combination of different errors that amounted in the squad wipe, which I find fascinating and very cool about Arma 3.
I think it was just a lot of bad luck.
I don't.
No, it's not bad luck.
I wouldn't say it's bad luck.
A series of miscommunication.
I mean, there's some luck in there, of course, but there's also just communication and things.
So
strategy
I think
like that.
it's really going to be working together with this AI.
I think that's player error.
This is the second time that I've been the last man standing.
Player.
I hear, I get gunned down, and Tesla's like, "Is anybody still there?" And I'm like, "Oh, poor Tesla."
Still up? I was crawling towards Dolphin's dead body to pick up the N-Law and try and pop that Ifrit, but it saw me and killed me.
So, Dolphin picked up bears, and since he's medic, he ran back about 10 feet, dropped bears on a tree, and started healing him. The second he started healing bears, he gets sniped and just dropped instantly. I go to pick up bears, and I get dropped instantly. And then it's all downhill from there.
It wasn't the sniper, it was the Ifrit like 10 feet, 20 feet away with a mounted gun.
Yep. Dolphin drops bears right there, and I go to pick
Dolphin
up
had
bears
him there for a while.
Pick up the body,
yeah.
you dumbasses.
I tell you guys over radio like 3 times, get the bodies and take them to the buildings. Dolphin brings bears back, drops them at my feet, and says he's injured, I'm going to work on him. And say, okay, work on him until other people get here, and then we're all moving. And then I turn around, and all three of, like a good 30 seconds later, I throw 3 smokes to try to cover us. I turn around, and all 3 bodies are at my feet. Like, you guys are, and you're all crouched over them, like you're showing them to me, like, look at what we did good. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell, take them to the buildings. Look, Blackie, we brought our friends back. Get him out of here! Go!
Throw a smoke between me and the Ifrit bracket, and I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah, well, it's...
What I saw, I picked up the body.
Can I say something? No, Connor speaking.
So I picked up the body, and then I walk back, and I just see 2 bodies in the floor, so I presume we're stopping, and so I put the body down, and then I just see all of us get fucking destroyed by an Ifrit.
I understand that, and maybe I needed to be clear. I thought saying like 3 or 4 times, take the bodies to the buildings was clear.
I completely understood.
But, I can understand seeing the body on the ground, and then for Kiku, seeing Dolphin tending to the wounded, dropping his body there, like, oh, this is our medical staging area, and then for Brian, who's especially new, to come back and see everybody who's more experienced dropping the body there. I totally understand what happened. I just need you guys to don't do what you see if I've given you orders that say otherwise.
I wasn't carrying the body.
Who was carrying the third body? Who else did I have? Dolphin, Brian, Jesus. Dolphin, Brian. And then Kiku and Tesla weren't carrying a body. Who was left?
No, I was injured.
I went to go pick up the body that Dolphin dropped, which was bears.
Yeah, Rogue, you go ahead.
Was working on the body.
Okay, I'm about to say this, and I'm dipping, but here, I'm gonna get right here so everybody can look at the map. I'm going to point out every single flaw I saw during this entire op.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run over the op, and I'm going to point out. Yeah, here, time out. Let's clean up the map. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna clean up the entire map, real quick. And I'm going to here. I'm gonna go in global, so that way everybody can see.
But everyone can still see inside, though.
Don't go in
Same
here.
difference. I'm in global. Okay, so look, we landed at Sorry Snowboard, and then nothing went wrong here. But the only problem is that we had a lot of problems with spacing moving up to the swamp. I know it's not the exact path we took, but you know, just relative.
It was up this way and then around through here.
Whatever, same difference. I'm just gonna use like general things right now. Like we did that. So first mistake, choosing this place as a area to stage your attack. The reason being is that if you get attacked in the same issue that we had when we tried to retreat, it was hard because the terrain limited us and we were basically open fucking season.
That's
now,
fair.
The thing is that the only advantage I can see from that is it's an unexpected angle of attack. Thing is, that didn't go as planned, so we got fucked up. So that's a very big risky maneuver. The two things that you could have done is that even if you saw how bad the swamp is to move around like this, around through there, or scrap the idea, think of a new way, and completely move back to here while we're still undetected.
Well, you did say we could either move through the hill or stay in
Yeah,
the swamp.
before we left, while we were in Starry, I said, Bears, do
Yeah,
you want us to go to the hill or do you want us to go to the swamp? And he said, go to the swamp, and so we went to the swamp.
Yeah, the thing is, I suggested it. It's completely up to you. And I'm not going to make you make good decisions. You were like, I want to go to the swamp. I said, we can stay in the swamp and do your idea, or we can go to the hill.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, it would have worked, though.
I didn't mind going through the swamp if we hadn't had the difficulty that we had. Like, if we had been able to push through the swamp and just get to, like, here, where, like, on that little blue line, then if we needed to fall back, we can fall back through easy terrain, especially with these trees and the building here.
Like,
but the issue is that we got fucked right here because somebody tabbed it and shot.
Well, even if that did happen, I noticed something before we attacked.
To
like,
go through
right
here.
before we attacked. No, not just that. So we were right here, okay?
Yeah.
See, look, to start the attack, for one, yeah, we did have to go through that water. Thing is that this lip of the hill right here almost completely blocked and had little to no cover because the enemies are around this area.
I would say, I mean, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you, but having blue team up here, we were able to fire down on this area and on this area. And on this area through this break in the trees. We had limited sight lines, but we could see anything firing on you guys from here. For the most part, we could see.
Also, here's the last thing I was going to say real quick regarding this particular situation. With this, we had, you could cover us, but you didn't have the heavy AT in your squad. So what that led to is that if that Gorgon pushed up on us, and when we were pushed up right here, like if we would have pushed up right there, we would have...
Oh yeah, that Gorgon would have been on top of you.
We would have been fucked. We would have wiped right there, and yellow team would have been down, and God knows what happened to blue team, because apparently your AT got taken out extremely quick from a different Ifrit.
No, that was the Gorgon that took him out.
Same, whatever it was.
One thing that we didn't, I think our intel was limited in the sense that we didn't even know the Gorgon was there.
Yeah. Well, our intel was limited in the sense that we thought we had cast support.
Yeah,
that too.
Here's a quick idea. For anybody who ever leads, your intel is your baseline. You expect at least that. You prepare for everything else. You could be like, oh, there's only infantry in this town. Expect a fucking tank to be there. You don't know what's there. You only know the baseline.
Yeah.
Never
well,
as fast.
We had light AT in both squads, or both fire teams, as well as heavy AT. Now, would it have been better to have heavy AT not been right up on the front? Probably.
It would have been.
But we had light AT, and if he hadn't
in the separate fire team, and the other fire team with the support elements.
Yeah, exactly. We should probably keep this keeps happening. I feel like we keep splitting things that should be support.
Yeah,
and
have an assault team and a support team.
Yeah, we really should.
Yeah, I should have taken heavy AT and the auto rifleman, and then maybe sacrificed having a marksman.
Colin's just not allowed to lead the assault team.
Yeah, because otherwise he's gonna make the support team sit on a hill for an extra hour while he scouts out an area that support team has clear eyes on.
Has scouted out.
And has scouted out and can currently see.
Okay, here's my personal opinion. There's also one other thing I'll get into in a second. But my personal opinion is that every fire team needs to be able to deal with every situation. You either need to carry it'd be good to have both fire teams either carry a light AT or a heavy AT, or just have heavy AT to deal with it, because you'll have a total of 8 rockets to deal with vehicles that come your way.
I mean, we have light AT in both fire teams. Like blue team was capable of taking on vehicles.
Let me finish. This is a squad structure, because we usually just throw fire teams. It's like, okay, I'll have this role, that role, this role. Do you have that role? Yeah, I have that role. And so you have a mishmash of roles in separate fire teams. I'm saying you have you have a single specialty role, you have a medic or
combat lifesaver,
combat lifesaver, and then you have your anti-tank, and then your machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
About that size.
And one team would have an AT, light AT, and an auto rifle, and the other team would have a heavy AT and a machine gun.
Yeah,
Kind of like Warden structure, basically.
You want to be versatile, because if you so say you have an extra rifleman in each team, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You get send that to be your engineer, your extra ammo bearer, extra whatever you need.
Rogue, like Warden structure, how it was like any fire team would be able to accomplish an objective on its own against any threat, and then you can also have riflemen as specialist roles, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. That is the exact thing
Warden did that really well, I think. And those of us who were there in Warden need to kind of fuck you, Bears.
Like,
need
you
to
know
reflect
it now.
on that. Yeah.
Also, the last thing I want to say, real quick, is Bears, never FTL and Squad League at the same time. You get overwhelmed.
That was how we used to do Rangers, remember? When we first started?
Yes, but squad leaders for there were trained and prepared for that.
That's also true.
That Bears never got that.
That's true. Bears never got past that.
For both. Bears only took the basic fire team league. Yeah, you only took the basic fire team league one.
Yeah.
So,
sorry, Bears. You can't be as great as me, but you can try.
Dude, like, it's like
never be as great as
the only problem, Bears. The only problem I had is that there was a time when we were on that hill, like that, we all got wiped. You paused us, and you were too busy trying to command and get blue team in trouble that you didn't notice the obvious threat in the swamp. And I only noticed it because I was watching our left flank. I only noticed it because Sausage or somebody started talking. I looked over and I said we're getting shot at. Or no, I was looking at shots at it from the right. And nobody noticed it. Sausage was getting shot. I didn't notice it. I was like, Sausage, get behind the tree. You're about to get shot. About that time, I got hit by a fucking grenade. And then everybody ran to me.
Yeah, we need to stop clumping up on people.
Around me.
The medic should grab the injured person, and everybody else should space out and hold security.
Medic died first.
Well, I don't remember if it was Sausage or Unite who was next to me. Someone got wounded right next to me.
It was Moss.
No, it was me. I started rolling away.
I don't know who it was. It was somebody.
Moss was dead next to you.
Well, he wasn't dead. Someone got wounded. They were still up. I heard them talking.
Yeah, because you took that jail, protected me. I literally used you to shield.
Yeah, so like I was talking about, it's like like that happened. That person wasn't the problem. The problem was when two other people ran to us instead of waiting for the fire to stop. Because whenever they start firing, they're not gonna stop. You gotta wait for it's clear. Your survivability comes first. It doesn't do any better if you have 4 bodies. Instead of trying to save one dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's just like it's small things, and it mainly comes down to positioning that I've noticed was like our main problem. Positioning and spacing. That is like the 2 biggest things I've noticed. Also, a lot of people aren't taking advantage of suppressing fire.
When we were first moving in, Tesla does a great job of suppressing. Want to give him a thumbs up for that. When we were first moving in, Rogue was a good fire team's distance ahead of me, who is at the lead of my fire team. My team was in a nice wedge formation, and then yellow team is all scattered out, both behind me and ahead of me, which they were not spaced out from my fire team or really from each other. So I think that's something that maybe if Bears had given them a more rigid
I did
formation.
But then I was like, fuck it, because they weren't listening. I said swarm.
No, don't say fuck it. Don't cave to them not wanting to listen. You make them listen, or you send them to the back of the formation.
Swarm is an effective tactic.
No, I'm not saying Swarm isn't an effective tactic, but in this case, Rogue was ahead of us and he had a mine detector. My team was in a wedge behind him within a reasonable cone, and then yellow team was just spread out, including Moss, who was just like up ahead of my fire team.
I told everyone to stay behind blue.
But anyway, here I'll go breakdown by breakdown. Like everything was going fine except for the spacing when we were first pushing up. That was atrocious to say the least. Like blue team did good, but yellow team messed it up. So in total, the entire squad fucked up. Just because you'd be like, oh well, my team did this. It's like it doesn't matter.
I was communicating with Bears to try to help him.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you gotta remember one bad apple ruins the bunch.
If you do like, oh, blue, look how perfect blue team was, and yellow team fucked up, then you're just gonna create dividers, and you're just gonna like get people hating each other. You don't want that. You want to bring the community together. It's like as a squad, you all fucked up because of the.
Can we not?
It doesn't matter.
Knock it off.
It doesn't matter if blue team did good and yellow team did poorly or whatever. The whole squad fucked up, right? Because if you create dividers like that, then it's just gonna cause problems.
Well, I think it's setting an example. Like you could say, all right, blue team had good spacing, but the squad overall needed
it should be
improvement.
something that everybody has to work on.
It doesn't matter if one person does it good and 8 people do it bad, or 8 people do it bad and one person does it good. It's the same problem overall that you need to fix.
Yeah.
I think working on individuals who need to improve their spacing is more valuable than telling
User
people they
left
did
your
something
channel.
wrong when they did
Teamwork
something right.
is more
Well,
important
no.
than
Of course,
individual.
teamwork is more important. But if you tell somebody who did something right that they did something wrong, then they're gonna
You're
look
not
at what
telling
they
them
were.
you did something wrong.
You
Oh,
just
guys,
saying.
listen. If you tell somebody they did something wrong when they did something
I need
right,
to show them
then
the
they
server.
look at that and they say, "Oh, well, I need to change what I was
Awesome.
doing." But then you have them change what they were doing right. So
Do it.
saying, "Listen, you guys, your
okay.
spacing was
No.
good."
That's not what's being
And
said
just-
at all,
2 seconds,
Brad.
guys.
Okay, that's what it
continue to
seems
write this up.
like.
I just need to say this real quick.
no.
Real quick.
Can we not, guys? Come on. Whoever did that.
So, Rogue, I'm sorry for cutting you off earlier. Just Connor was speaking. I didn't mean to be so harsh.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. I understand what you meant.
Connor was about to speak, and I was just trying to.
I
it
didn't
wasn't
hear him
like.
starting to speak.
He's whispering.
He has to be quiet because he's up late. So I just want.
Don't worry about it. I know he's new.
Yeah,
I'll let him do what he needs to do.
All right, everyone. You'll see everything in the announcements. I went over them already. Thank you for coming, guys. See you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
I don't want to blue team. There we go.
User